Hello, great people, great Biafrans, media warriors all over the world. Hello, great people of Biafra, freedom fighters, lovers of freedom all over the world. My great people, we have back again today to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court proceeding. And as you can see around me here now, we have our hardcores, and they're going to introduce themselves to you all before we will proceed. We have a lot of things today to discuss. We all know the reason why we are here today. We are here today because of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who's supposed to be released today, but we don't know what the zoo called Nigeria are doing about the case. That is why we are here today to talk about the case. And before we proceed, I would like to introduce myself to people and others of my brothers. I call them brothers and hardcores, because as I always tell my people, I don't believe we have comrade anymore. I will keep on calling them my brother. And let me introduce myself to you all before the next person to me we introduce, and the third person will introduce himself too, before we will continue on this today's broadcast. I still remain the Biafran child of Mazi Okechukwu. I am from Ihala in Anambra in Biafra land. I am under command and control of Ipob leadership. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader. Ipob is the highest office of DOS is the highest office of Ipob, and the Ipob is our family. My great people, I will stop here. So my brother next to me, Metusela, will also introduce himself, and the next one, Onajite, will introduce himself. Then we continue on today's broadcast. Thank you, my brother. The floor is yours.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, the wonderful people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom. I still remain your humble servant, Metusela Wanne Mekisedek. My name is Obinna Mwanko. I am from Ihituboma in Imo State in Biafra land. Before I go on to deliberate on the issue we have at hand, I still want to commend our brother Biafran child for making efforts of such magnitude for us to come together as one family to deliberate issues that is bothering us. Those that know that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a footstep, and it's our obligation for us to come up together to make sure that we continue on this holy propagation of restoration of Biafra. Like I said, I am very happy to have all of you welcome, and we are going to interact like brothers and sisters today. God bless you.
Thank you. Next to you, my brother Onajite Igo. We want you to introduce yourself to us before we will continue on today's broadcast. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Biafran child, one name. I greet you, and I greet every other comrade who I greet my brother Metusela as well. Yeah, my name remains Onajite. Onajite is from the coastal region of Biafra land. Is an Izon and Urobo speaking Biafra. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader. All Biafra.
Thank you, my people. Thank you. Today we have come again today to discuss about things that matters to our struggle. We are not going to go an inch on this quest of self-determination. We all knows what happens today in the court of the zoo called Nigeria, the heart of evil, Abuja court. They don't even allow our legal teams inside the court. And I want to ask you people, because what is going on today is something that we always tell our people, that Nigeria is a zoo. In Nigeria, there is no humanity. In Nigeria, there is no freedom of expression. In that the same Nigeria is where they are killing people like a goat every single day. Now I will go to you, my brother Onajite, and I would like you to pray for us before we continue on this journey that we are doing today, because today is going to be a great day that people like us gather together and talk about the issue that concerns us in general. Thank you, my brother. I want you to pray for us before we continue, so that you will guide us and protect us and give us wisdom of understanding. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Oputamono, ancient of days, we come before you this hour, this moment. We Biafrans, we your children, the people who have been under suffering for 2 years. We are before you this very moment, this very hour. We come before you. May you take all the glory. Of course, you know the reason why we are here. You are here before us, and we know you are there before our leader, and you are the one who chose him to lead this very great project. And we pray that everything we're going to do here today shall be to your glory and the glory of Biafra. Of course, no man born of a woman, even in earth and in heaven, can share your glory with you. We are here before you so that victory can be ours at the end. The enemy will be ashamed. We pray before you, Oputamono, that you should strengthen every Biafrans, every Hakos, every IPOB. Strengthen us in the spiritual and the physical. Strengthen our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is in the midst of his enemy. Our Father, Oputamono, we pray before thee. May you strengthen him. May you never leave him alone. May you give him the courage that he needs. May you help free him from the den of his enemy. You say, though even they gather in one place, if they are gathering and not of you, if they are gathering and not of Biafra, if they are gathering and not of our liberation, you say they shall scatter in 7 places. Oputamono, scatter every enemy who are trying to hold your children in internal bondage. This is what we pray for, Oputamono. Isa.
Thank you, great people of Biafra, freedom fighters, lovers of freedom, great people all over the world. We are back today again like we always do. We know what we have to do. We know what we are fighting for. We are fighting for Biafran restoration. We are fighting for our own. We are fighting for things that belongs to us. We have to understand, every one of us have to understand this, that Biafra belongs to us. And before the white people came to that land called Biafra, there was a land called Biafra. So everything that we are doing today, we are not fighting for something that did not belong to us. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. And Biafra must come in our time. Through our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We know where our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is today. In DSS Dungeon. A man that sacrificed a lot of things and keep on sacrificing up to date. Now, I will go to you, my brother Methuselah. I want you to tell us, what do you see about what is going on today in the court? And I want you also to see, because we watch everything that goes on in that court. We also saw that our legal team was not there. We also saw that all the whole, urging of our people that the DOS did, which is the head of Directorate of State Chike Doziem, urged the elders in Biafra land to support their son called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of them were there. They did not allow them to go in. Now, Mazi Metusela, I want you to say things because you watch everything as it unfolds. I want you to tell us, what do you think about what happened today in the court? The floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Once more, like many of you that know me, I still stand on my 2 tentacles in supporting the Directorate of State of this struggle. Nelson Mandela, as many of you praise him today, he spent 27 years imprisonment and was transferred almost 15 times from different prisons. My happiness today is that the man in question is being very, very resolute. When you see his appearance, you will know that the man in question is very determined, and that is the man we are looking upon because he is the face of this struggle. Now, coming to what happened today in the law court, is a thing of joy. Many of you may not understand, but those short-time freedom fighters will be going around and gossiping as usual, forgetting that this tax is befalling on all of us. It's not even only on Ipob. If you check what happened there today, you will now begin to admit that this is a tribal war. And I also commiserate with the traditional rulers that travel there today. At least they have seen it with their own eyes that this young man that is fighting is not only fighting for himself alone, he's fighting for everybody. And that is to begin to tell all of us that this task is not only for IPOB, I repeat. We have so many resourceful, what would I say, those that have thought that they have arrived in Biafra land, ranging from Ibete, ranging from Atoeze, ranging from Imonedem, all these people that thought that they have arrived. This man is fighting for them, and I know when people are laying blame on Nnamdi Kanu on their IPOB movement, they should also remember there's also other Igbo men and women and also Biafra at large that are this job and this tax is also befalling on their head. So what happened today, if I may say, is a thing of joy, and I want to begin to point out that Anambra, as per se, is not only Biafra land. We have so many states comprising Biafra land. And what happened today, the smartness of DOS by making that move to put on that sit-at-home order. My brother, I tell you, today there would have been an excuse that the reason why they refused to vote on today's court proceeding is because Nnamdi Kanu and his group refused to, call off the boycott and also make sure that election didn't hold in Anambra State. What happened today is a thing of joy, like I said. It's the beginning of the journey. And I hope and I believe in our DOS. And they are also going to come out, as usual, with the next step that we are going to go about this issue that happened today. Like you see what happened. And I also commend our people in Abuja by overcoming those that have been paid to come and be singing, Nigerian, with Nigerian flag, to tell you how laughable this country is all about. That's why sometimes I don't want to begin to discuss about it. Because if you are not careful, it will make you to run mad. When you see things that is going on in a place they call a country, you rented a crowd, you brought a crowd to come and be destabilizing with the proceedings. But the resoluteness of Biafra on ground overwhelmed, their music overwhelmed everybody. And most people that don't even know what is going on started asking themselves, Nigerian people now, are they now supporting the Biafra restoration? Like I said, I don't want to overflow issues. In summary, what happened today is also a thing of joy. There is not something to be losing hope. Because a journey of 1,000 miles, like I always tell my people, begins in a footstep. And there's nothing to lose. We need to come together again once more and pay attention to the Directorate of State on the next option to take on this. I rest my case, brother.
Thank you, my brother Metusela. I thank you. We just, I think our brother Onajite has a problem with a technical. I think he's driving, but I think he will get to his house very soon so that the network will be stable. As soon as he come up, I will bring him back to this program, and we must continue because we are not going to stop. Because we know why we are fighting. We know the reason why we're here. You can also testify on that, my brother Metusela. You know the reason why we're here. We are here to do the justice. We are here to talk about the restoration of Biafra. We are not fighting anybody. We are not fighting anybody. We are just fighting for our own. Because sometimes people will always ask us, why are we fighting for Biafra? Some people will keep on asking us, why can't us stay in Nigeria and be one Nigeria? And we keep on asking them, you tell us to stay with Nigeria. What have we benefit from Nigeria? Methuselah, do you know that since I was born, before the late of my father, I have asked my father if he have benefit from Nigeria? Because people have been asking me if I myself, the Biafran child in Wachine, have benefited something from Nigeria. I am referring them to my father, that even though my father did not benefit anything from Nigeria. And my brother Methuselah, we saw what happened today in the court. They bring their talks as usual, and this time around they brought with them a casket. And do you think if it's Biafran people that brought that casket and write Bugari is a dead and buried in shallow grave, don't you think by now we have supposed to recover maybe 5 or 6 deaths who don't have killed? What do you have to say about that?
You are correct. Like I don't want us to begin to go into lamentation, because all these things, all the handwriting has been on the wall from the onset that these people don't want us. That is why I don't have a problem with those that are believe in Nigeria that are not in Biafra land. The problem I have with those that are in Biafra land that are also in support of these people, because they get nothing from it. So when we see what is going on, what happened today in the court in the Abuja is what's supposed to happen. What they did on their own side, they did right by coming to destabilize, because they want the continuation of this murderous country to continue. And that is why I don't want we Biafrans to be lamenting. Rather, we must provide a solution to arrest this. We must continue pursuing this struggle. I tell you, whether good or bad, we can never stop. We can never stop. What they are doing is just to see if they can demoralize us and to set enmity between one another. We'll be busy fighting ourselves while they are progressing. But we must continue on this struggle. We must still remain resolute. This, like I said, is not easy for freedom. That is what comes with freedom fighting. So when you talk about freedom, go and ask so many countries that have gotten their freedom today. Like in Western world, many people are running to come to Europe. They have their revolution, which occurred in 1848. They have their revolution that spread along from French Revolution down to even this Austria that I am today. There was massacre of human beings. There was destroy of properties, life and property. So before you can get what you want, it's not an easy job. So let us not be, feeling biased. Though I'm not even talking about, I'm not giving advice to the IPOB member, because the strong IPOB member, this thing doesn't mean a lot to them. But it's those that are just coming around, patching, that are not even into the struggle. They are the ones going around trying to, like what happened today now, they will use it as an excuse. Can you see what we are talking? They don't want to release our leader. We must do something. My brother, we must plan. And as we are planning, like I said, I still believe in the Directorate of State. They know what to do. And I believe, in no distant time, they will also give their own communique, which we will follow as the instruction.
Thank you, my brother Methuselah. I just received a message from our brother Onajite. He just wrote to me now that he has a problem with his network. I believe because he's driving, that is the reason why he has a problem with the network. But as soon as he come up, I will bring him in. But we must proceed. We must continue without doing, no looking at back or moving an inch. Yes, like I asked you here, what we saw in the court today, I said to one of my comrades, or can I call it hardcore, because I don't believe again in comrades. I call him a hardcore and brother. I told him I saw a lot of people in court with their caskets. I said to him, this is the way it's supposed to be. Nigerian people should come up and begin to agitate that they won't want Nigeria. And they should leave us to also agitate for what belongs to us. Not that whenever we begin to agitate, they will begin to kill us. And whenever they begin to agitate, they will be free. You see them now, they are carrying their flags, waving their flags. Nobody stop them. But if we wave our flag, they will begin to shoot. I always refer them to Catalonians. You can see Piquel, you can see all of them. They are still in Spain. But whenever they play a match and they won, they will fly their flag inside the same country, and nobody ever killed them. Only in the zoo, only in Africa. That is the problem of African people. African people never reason. They don't want to understand how politics supposed to play. And whenever you are saying this, they will say you are hitting the polity while you are telling them the truth. But this is how it is, my brother. Now, I want to also go further on what is going on, still on the court issue, because this thing we are seeing today is something that is unacceptable. I don't know the reason why in that zoo called Nigeria, they will never be stable. I don't know the reason why they will say something, they will never be stable. They will always behave like people that has no inability to reason. And that is exactly what we're seeing today. Whenever we are telling people that Nigeria is not a country, that Nigeria is a concocted, Nigeria is built on fraud by British people. That is just a stream business. That is why today, believe me, Methuselah, do you know that you cannot call a reasonable man or a woman in that contraption, he will tell you that he comes from Nigeria. Methuselah, do you know what is Nigeria? Do you know what is Nigeria? That's a question to you. Do you know what is Nigeria?
My brother, literally has no meaning. Literally has no meaning, and we have come to realize that what it means is death and pain and anguish. And the thing has been chasing our people away from that zone. You know, before, that is why I said I will keep on standing on those that are obeying the instruction of our leader, because he made us to begin to realize that all this our migration from Africa down to Europe, Africa in general, not even only in Biafra land, it is a systematic way of exterminating us and putting us in bondage while we are now running away from the cage. And we never knew. We were thinking those days that we are traveling abroad to go and make money, to go and look for greener pasture. And at a point, it never occurred to us, the country you are running away from, where are you running to? The same human being like you are living in that particular area. So why can't you, is it not possible for you to stay there, better the life of people that are there, and so that everybody will have respect with one another? And that is why Nigeria in question is not even a question to ask whether it have meaning. Both in spiritual and physical, Nigeria means death. And that is why we have already rejected it. And that's why I'm coming out openly. We are not hiding our face anymore. We are telling the world, we are telling those that I want to know that Nigeria means nothing. And since I was born, I tell you, I've never benefited anything from Nigeria. I have spent not less than 10 years here. What I have benefited in 10 years here cannot be compared with what I have benefited there as a child down to the age of age I was before I left that place. Would you believe in this town? I studied, it's like free of charge. They send me to go and do a scholarship in other countries, and they pay for my school fees. So I've never seen something like so pampered in such a way. In fact, their treatment here make me to begin to realize the value. You know, before you can be able to appreciate one particular point, you need to travel out, so that you can be able to, compare with where you are coming from and where you are already in. So with the treatment you will have, many of us that are in Western world, even those that are still claiming that they are suffering, you cannot compare your suffering in Western world than a normal lifestyle in Nigeria. So in summary, Nigeria is not a country, it's not a name to reckon with, let alone asking whether it has meaning.
Thank you, my brother. I was receiving a call because our brother wants to be back again, and I have to send him back again the link so that he can be able to come up. And I have just now. So, my brother, we see.
I want to remind you. I hope we have also a provision for people to call in. I mean, the number on the screen so that I can be able to call in.
Of course, I have the number there. They can see the number up there. We have three numbers, and believe me,
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it displaying. I'm not seeing it on the.
No. The number, go to the Rapture Media. You will see the number on top of the Rapture Media broadcasting. We put it on top of the Rapture Media. It's there. It's top there on my side. You can see it. Have you seen it?
Yes, you are correct. Yeah.
Good. This is the number that people have to call. I want us people to call. You can bring any of your question. You can bring any question that you want to bring. You can ask a question. You can also tell us what do you think about what is going on today in the court. but that will be after we finish. At least, if we wait for our brother, if he did not come, at least it will take us more 30 minutes to finish what we have to discuss, and then people will begin to call. You can also give your advice. You can also ask your question. You can ask anything you want to ask. Also those people that are saying that IPOB have compromised, IPOB are not doing it well. They know how to do it best. They are the right people to take this agitation to the next level. We are also going to allow you people to call, and because we are ready to ask you people also a question. How do you want to go about it? Because this is why we're here. And I want you people to understand that today we are doing a very great work. We are allowing people to call, to aim your view, to ask a question. If we want to put it as a debate, we are ready to debate with you here. I think, my brother, I don't know, I think I have already have a call. What are we going to do?
Just let him wait. Let's just talk about for like 10 minutes before we start bringing people.
Okay, let me receive. Okay, I think maybe he's listening. He have closed the voice. So, my brother, let us move forward.
Yes, I want to make something clear here. Okay. Many of us know nothing like there's no two ways about this struggle. This struggle will going down to a bloody revolution. For us to get our freedom, many of us, you know, that it's not something about court proceeding, talking on the internet, making exposition, or making demonstration, or sitting at home. This freedom can only come under guns and bullets. I'm very sorry that I'm just speaking out in this way, but it is called defending yourself. It is self-determination. It's also self-defense. You have to defend yourself, because if you see what is happening what happened today in the court of law, those people, they came to attack. What they are wanting to see if they can be able to attack, any of our members. You see a mass arrest. But as Chugo came, I have it. Our people didn't descend on them. What they are just singing is only music. So, in summary, everybody have a task in this struggle, because many people are now, looking upon IPOB, Nnamdi, Kanu, do something, IPOB, do something. When the something will start, those same people that are saying do something, believe me, they will be the people that will be crying and telling you that you are bringing war into our land. We don't want war. Our people are so easy to be deceived.
My brother, wait, because we are discussing. I'm telling you, believe me, very soon now you will see them. They will say, I said it before, that you people don't have any command. I said it before. If you have this, this is what I'm...
I know that.
Just 1 minute. Caller, please. Please go away from your device. Just give us 10 minutes, we will begin to call. Just 10 minutes, we will begin to call. Please. Metusela, let us go to the next topic before. Let us be quick, because people have already begun to call, and we want to take their call, because that is the reason why we're here, to listen to them as they are listening to us too. Not that we are going to be doing the talk, because that is what they said, that we are talking. We don't allow people to ask a question. Now, Metusela, my brother, I want to ask you something. You know that in Biafra land today, or in that zoo called Nigeria, they always call us a terrorist group. That is what they said. That is what they call us. But do you know that some people will come up and begin to tell us that if we are afraid, that they call us terrorists? And again, some people are saying that we are not serious. And Metusela, I want to begin to ask you, if you haven't forgotten, they have killed our people, massacred our people in a head bridge Onisha, under the same IPOB. Metusela, if you have forgotten, I want you to remember they massacred our people in Afaruku Ibeku because of Biafra. Metusela, my brother, remember they put our people on the mud water to begin to drink water on the same quest of self-determination. Metusela, if you haven't forgotten, I want you to know they kill our people in Igbo. They have gotten some of our part of Biafra land to Benue State, also because of this quest of self-determination. Metusela, do you think that we are afraid to die? Or do you think that we try to get things at the right time? Because they're saying that we are applying fear. that we are afraid, and they will be killing our people. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to say things about this, and because people are calling, my people, just hold on, please, just hold on. I will call every of you back. I will call you every of you back. After this, if you call me, I will reply your call. But just wait. Thank you.
Yes, brother. They are bound to lament. It is a normal in human being, especially those that are not even following the nature of this trouble. Our leader, if you watch him, is a man that have human feelings. This man is trying. That's why he started with radio. He started to fertilize the brain of our people, because the most important thing is to let your people know what you are about to, do, what you are, all your policies, what is your aim. That is the most important thing. But I know you can also believe with me that on the course of trying to sensitize our people, you can see that a lot of people are still not believing him. Many people, even up to today, that we are having a Fulani ravaging our land, many people are still not want to believe that man, that what he's preaching is a fact. Then coming down to killing that is going on in our place, our people has been massacred, which is not a news to us. And I remember those days when we were being killed, they laughed at us and said, if your people are not ready, you go and have seat. You cannot allow your people to be killed and you are just talking. That man floated Eastern Security Network. Many people also rejected it and asking themselves, we don't want to war. We just want peace. This one you bring now with a gun. We are not ready to do this one. Even a lot of people that I know, they pull out from IPOB. Why? Because they have seen guns. They said they didn't join this struggle because of because it will involve guns. So the advice I have to give many of us that are steadfast, we don't need to look into the complaint of people. Remember, people must complain whether you are doing the good thing or you are doing the right thing. The best thing we have to do is to follow the instruction of the man that created this struggle. That is it has been my stake. So there will be a time this story of they don't want to act will come and gone. It will not be a blame game. That time many of our parents will be in IDP camp, because once we are embarked on this journey of people saying do something, it's not something you start and start coming back. Like I said, Nelson Mandela, many people are praising today. He stayed 27 years imprisonment since 1962. That is when they sentenced him life imprisonment. And immediately he came out, he became a messiah. But they will not know where he started. And the followers, whether they still back down on the struggle. So I don't want to overflow the issues. The issue is that remain. We must continue. This struggle must continue under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, spearheaded currently by the Directorate of State. That is our take, and I believe they still have something to tell us either tonight or the coming days. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Methuselah. I always tell my people of Biafra that DOS is the highest office of IPOB, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the highest commander. And IPOB is our family. We must defend them at all costs. We must defend them with anything we have in our disposal. We must protect them jealously, and that is something that our people have to understand. We have been following this family from day one. You cannot just come out now and begin to tell us that what they are doing is not the right thing. You can't say that. You don't have any mouth to say that. Now, Methuselah, my brother, I also want us to discuss this, because when you come in Biafra land, like they call us miscreant, they call us jobless, they call us inconsequential people, and they also call us Facebook media warriors or Biafran on Facebook. That is what they will keep on ranting. But we are here to do the justice. So my brother, there is something issue that I really want to ask you. You remember they called us or they proscribed us in that zoo called Nigeria. International community did not proscribe us, only that zoo called Nigeria. Okay, let me take it that way. They proscribe us in Nigeria. But there is something I want to understand on this proscription of IPOB. I don't know, maybe you have seen something like this. Our brother is back again. Our brother is back again. Our brother is back again. Thank you, our brother, for getting back. I said as soon as you get back, I will bring you back again. But I will ask Methuselah this question before I will come to you, my brother, Onajite. from coastal region, Biafra. Thank you for coming back again and join us once again. Thank you, my brother. Methuselah, what I want to ask you is this. As they prescribe IPOB, there is something I never understand or understood about our governors. When you can see, you will see mostly the whole governors in Biafra land. They keep on using proscription on us as a terrorist people, as I don't know how they put it, but do you know, up to date, I've been searching every northern governors. Remember, the word is the word that proscribed Boko Haram a terrorist. This is the word. When you go to Akai, you write it, they will tell you that they have already proscribed them. When you go to US, United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, Spain, and where you are also reside, which is I've forgotten the name, Austria, you will see that they proscribe these people a terrorist group. But the international community never proscribed IPOB. I want to ask you, why is the reason why that our governors always use that word proscription on us? But when you go to the northern part of Nigeria, where the world have gathered themselves and write and stamp that these people are terrorists, you can never see a northern governor use a terrorist for Boko Haram or bandit or all of them, Mayati Allah, because they are all one people. People don't know that Mayati Allah is the head of this terrorism we are talking about today. And I want you to know, if you haven't forgotten, that in eastern place, they call that eastern region of that zoo called Nigeria, our governors, they have those people in their cabinet. Can you tell me the reason why our governors always use a prescription, a proscribed, a terrorist to us? Why the one that the world have prescribed to Boko Haram, their governors are not using that? They will say, our misguided brother. What do you have to say about this, our governors in Biafra land?
The reasons are numerous, but I will try to limit it to some certain levels of understanding so that our viewers can be able to follow up. Number one, I will use what I call inferiority complex. How does it start? We know during the Biafran genocide, many of them that you are seeing, they are masquerading themselves now as our leaders. Many of them are servants. Many of them are servants to Nigerian government. Many of them are those that are surrendered, cowardly, and whether through them or their fathers. So it's a lineage of those that have been subservient to the Fulani cabals. And today something struck me. I was going through I said, let me type the richest Igbo men in Nigeria. I begin to see that the source of their richness stems from oil. You will see oil and gas, oil mogul, gas this one, You now begin to see that these are the people that are using to subjugate us. And why are they doing this thing, if you ask me? Because we are not doing them anything. We are never showed example with anyone. So they have more to fear to the Fulani cabals than we, their children. Because we said they are our fathers. We respect our elders. So because nothing has befallen one of them before, that is why they will keep on trampling upon us, because they fear more to the other side than their children. And that is why you will not see Fulani governors or whatever to come out to condemn their people that are killing in the open. At least you can see Gumi said last time that any attempt to proscribe the bandit, that Nigeria will cease to exist. He didn't hear it. So this I begin to tell you that we are not doing what we're supposed to do as you. This is not only Ipob, this is Biafrans as a whole. So when people begin to look upon this thing, their mind will be Ipob do something. I ask you as a person, what are you doing to make sure that all these shames that is befalling on us will be a thing of the past? So in summary, they are being treat us anyhow because we are not challenging them in the evil they are doing against us. That is just the simple analogy on that.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Let me get to our brother Onajite as he's just come up. Onajite, I will take you back because you wasn't here with us, and I will still take you back a little bit. I just want you to use a 2 minutes, so I will also ask you more questions. What do you think about the court today? The suspension of the court, the another date they have brought out. What do you think that Nigerian people try to achieve on this court case? What are they trying to do? Do you think that is what they are doing is how things supposed to go? Because we know in Nigeria there is no humanity and no free of speech. So what do you think about the court case today? Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, one name, thank you very much. It's actually, hitting me back. So I myself am rushing on to make sure that I participate fully in this very program. What I have to say, somebody like me, I don't believe in the zoo court proceeding. That is a kangaroo court. It is a kangaroo court. We don't believe that we can get justice there. That is number one. Number two, in the court because we just want to prove to the world that we are diplomats in nature, and we are Republican as well in nature. So now what I believe that the zoo are doing, they cannot. I strongly believe that they will not like us to disgrace them in the open. And there's something that Mr. Ifeanyi Ejiofor said. Before, we are not going to proceed with the case of our leader. We are not going to proceed with the case of our leader if they do not allow media to have access, undiluted access to that very court proceedings. And that is one of the reasons why I believe.
And again, on Ajite, wait. Yeah. Do you think that maybe they are not trying to make a secret trial? Is it what they are trying to do? I don't know. I'm just asking you. Continue.
The pattern, or should I say, the strategy of the zoo are to make sure that they tried our leader secretly. But IPOB, we are always 100 steps ahead of them. That is for sure. Here is the point. They want to try our leader in secret. That is the only way they can have a court. That is the only way they can challenge our leader in the court, because it is a kangaroo court. Whatever they say goes, despite it's under the law or not. But in this case, our legal department are very smart enough. That was the reason why Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor said, our lead counsel said, we are not going to proceed with the case if the zoo government do not allow media to have access to the court. You can't just try people in the secret, and that is exactly what they are trying to do. They have tried it before in that should be 2017, if I'm not mistaken. 2016-17, they have tried it before, and they are making attempt to do it again, and we are saying no to that. And of course, they know that we are not going to condone that. And here is the point: they also need to understand. The only way that can make them escape this shame, this humiliation by the indigenous people of Biafra. So the only way they can escape this calamity that is about to befall them, is for them to release our leader unconditionally. That is the only way they can escape. That is the only way they can escape this unlimited disgrace. And of course, they know that they have already thrown a wrong card. That is fact. The zoo government have already thrown a wrong card, and now IPOB is in charge of the card. We are the one to say what will happen now. They own the court. They own everything. Take us to your court. Let us start the case there. But they have refused. They are the one running from their court now as we speak. They don't even know what to do. They are so confused to the extent that they cannot even say this is our stand. As you can see, as we all can know, that even the Kenya government, they have disassociated. They are not trying to disassociate themselves from the error, or should I say, from the war of the zoo.
And again, my brother on a GT, I know that if I leave you, you will talk to daking.com, because all of us, we are in pain. All of us, we are in serious pain. According to Fayoshe by then, I think Ekiti governor by then, he said they are in pain. We are in pain, my brother. Indeed, we are in pain. And believe me, at the end, Biafra must come. But there's some question that I still want to throw into you now. I want you to also talk about it. What do you think the enemies of Biafra, those people that are saying that IPOB have failed, that IPOB never buckled their belts, that IPOB are still afraid, what do you think that they will use today to talk about? Because they will be saying maybe, hey, I've been telling you people this. What do you have to say? I mean, just to give us, a hint, what do you think? Because I believe 100% of people will come and talk about this issue. I told you people, I told you people, I told you people, I told you people. This is what they will keep on ranting. I want you to say something about it.
Okay, hope I'm coming on very clear.
Of course.
Okay, thank you very much, because I see there's something skipping. I don't know, maybe it's from my angle or from yours. Here's the point. IPOB leadership are always on the top of the game. It is a very clear stuff. And secondly, what people think, what people thought doesn't matter to us. How people feel doesn't matter to us. Their opinion doesn't count in our sight. Here is the point. The IPOB leadership, they have done what, in fact, they have performed beyond my own expectation. And I never knew that, sometimes when leaders normally say, we have the best of the best in IPOB. Do you think everything is coming from only leader? Of course. The engine rooms are the one now given the free role to play. And now they are playing it very clean and very clear. We have engine room, which is called EOS. And they are doing a fantastic job. For example, you can look at the election in Anambra. You can see how the whole scenario happened. You can see how IPOB leadership played their own part. You can see how they diplomatically destroyed that very election. That is what they call leadership. That is what they call leadership. That is the definition of leadership. Now, what we are talking here, the question you asked, if I may get it right, what other people are talking. The point is what they talk, what they think, what they have in it doesn't matter to us. The most important thing is that we have already hold the zoo. We hold them in their two balls. Their two balls are in our heads, and we can do as we please with those balls. And one of those balls already, like I said earlier, Kenya government are disassociating themselves. Everybody wants to disassociate themselves from the zoo. Even their master don't even know the next game to play, because they have understand. They now understand that we are not in control of the whole game. We are not in control of everything, and that is the main point. That is the main point. Thinking or whatever people think doesn't matter to us in this moment. The moment we are now, whatever anybody may think, however they may feel, doesn't matter to us. The most important thing is that the leadership are doing the needful. The leadership are doing the needful, and I will encourage the leadership more for them to keep on doing what they are doing. What they are doing is working. I can assure them it is working. You know, when they call off the Anambra seat at home, I am one of those who go get. What kind of strategy is this? What are these people trying to achieve with this plan? What are these people trying to achieve with this decision? But when I come to understand, I start calling. Even immediately I saw the news, I start calling, but I never knew they were in meetings. But after then, I I now started receiving answers from different angles, and all these answers are the same. But I now see more reason why they need to call off that very sit-at-home. This is what we call game changer. This is what we call calculation. Calculation in freedom fighting. In freedom fighting, you don't just, you don't just put all your eggs in one basket. You don't just play one game. You don't just use one tactics. You don't just use one tactics in playing football. If you use any formation in this very match, in the next match, you must change information. You must change tactics. That is only when you can beat down. This is a first-class demonic strategy that is you and the Britain are using on us, and we are matching them. We are matching them very clean and very clear. And they themselves, they knew this. They knew that we are matching them. They don't know the area we are coming from. They don't know what Ipob. They don't know what Ipob can do in the next 24 hours. And that is the reason why we are in control of this game. When your enemy are unable to protect you, when your enemy are unable to say what you can do, it means that they are in control of you. But then once they are unable to do so, it shows that you are in control of the game and you are in control of them.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. That is why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the largest movement on this planet Earth, told them that we will keep on setting agenda for them and they will keep on following our agenda. We will set it for them and they will follow. Now, Mazi Metusela, my brother, I want to go to this issue of extraordinary rendition. Extraordinary rendition. Because we have to talk about this. We know that before then we make so what they call extradition, there must be a court case. And as you are telling us what you understand about this extraordinary rendition that is against humanity, I also want you to also talk about the new case they are laying against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the case that they are putting on him, the new allegation. So I want you now to start from extraordinary rendition, what it's all about, and then I want you to also go straight away to this, because we're supposed to be receiving call by now, but our Onajite brother is back again. Thank you. You can use 5 minutes or 10 minutes to discuss about this. Thank you, my brother.
I'll make it as quick as ever, because the caller of people is more important for us to continue to them, because many of them are confused. Many of them are just many of them are clamoring for do something. Many of them don't even know what is called defense fund. Many of them don't even know that these men they are trying to tell to go and do something. They need equipment to work. Let me start from this extraordinary rendition. Let me just in a simple layman analogy, so that those in the village that never even understand, never even attempt 4-corner citadel of higher learning can be able to grasp it. It is kidnapping. When individual becomes something without any warrant from any police or whatever, just like we do see kidnapping at home, individual kidnap and demand for money. But when an institution involves themselves in such, it is called extraordinary rendition. This is just in a layman understanding. What they did is just abduction, is kidnapping. So when it involves one individual, a group of people, but when it is an institution that involves themselves in such act, this is what we are talking about. Let me go straight, because I'm very, very inquisitive to get the mind of the viewers, especially those that are watching us from Biafra land. My brother, in this there's no case in this our leader issue, and that is why they are doing this thing they are doing, trying to shift it from one time to another in order to see whether we can be able to rise up, so that now they will not leave what they're supposed to talk and now begin to talk another thing. My brother, there are 7 count charges, very laughable, ranging from the one he said he's insulting Buhari, calling him pedophile and calling him an idiot. Can you just imagine? And let me begin to remind our viewers that there's a man called Puigdemont from Catalonia. Many of you know him. Even his own is worst. He declared himself as a president of Catalonia. Guess what? The Spanish people saw him in Germany and arrested him, trying to extradite him back to Spain. Would you believe it didn't work? Until today, the man is still in Belgium. That's to begin to tell you the African way of reasoning. Kenya, they are quick to get money. They want to collect money. They don't know what is involved. And that is why they are, as we are speaking, they are not finding it easy. So the case of this man, the case that is in the eyes of a layman without reading law, you will know that they don't have any case. My brother, how can you just begin to accuse somebody that is calling your president a pedophile? That one is number one case. Secondly, that Nnamdi Kanu imported radio and transmitter and claiming that is a household equipment. So I don't want us to be going into these count charges is laughable. So that is why I said we shouldn't be depending on lamentation. What we should be talking about now is that those people that want us to do something is an appeal on them. Many of them should start supporting this struggle. This do something. It is not by mouth. It is something to match on what they are doing. What have you done as a person? Have you contributed? Have you paid their defense fund? Have you assisted this Ipob? You want them to go and pull the rock down? Have you contributed your own quota? What is your own job towards, let them go and do something? They are trying and they will not kill themselves. And they are not only people in Biafra land. There are so many other rich men that are enjoying. Onyema is there enjoying. He money them, Cubana, they are just busy flexing. You can see them, people are clapping at them. People want to be like them. But when it comes to Ipob, they'll start blaming Nnamdi Kanu. What are you doing? Do something. So, like I said, my brother, the count charges here is facing me. 7 count charges, ranging from the one that is declared that he is a head of a terrorist organization, Ipob. So, there's no case in that. I want you to begin to open your line. I want to hear the question of people. Let us see how they reason. Let us see what they make of what is going on today. And as we are calling them, they are also going to tell us the way forward, because they're also Biafrans that also want us to be free, not only Ipob.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Onajite, I will go to you right now, and our line is open. Our line is open. As Onajite is talking right now, anybody that want to call, you should call. And I will stop Onajite. We will listen to you. We have different numbers there. We can call those numbers. We can pick the number from different angle. You have to begin to ask your question, because I see a lot of people, they are writing some things here. I don't want to read it out. Those people that are writing, we are giving you people that opportunity right now, and begin to come out, call and tell us your own strategy. Tell us the way we can move this thing forward. Tell us what we can do, because as I'm speaking today, if all these people we are talking about have bring us maybe 20 tankers of armored ammunition, I could have been saying that they have been trying, but up to date, they are not doing anything. We are just talking on media. That is the reason why I'm saying that you people should come and begin to tell us how Ipob leadership is not doing it well. How can we move forward? How can we achieve this Biafra we are talking about easily? Of course, our leader Mazi said, Imara, if you know how you will do Biafra to come, begin to do it. But there is something that I cannot accept from people, to begin to distract people, to begin to put sand inside people's gari. That is something that is unacceptable. Onajita, I want you to talk about this thing that we just said, extraordinary rendition. And I want you to also talk about the charges. As you will continue saying this, if we receive any call, I will pick it straight away, and I will call some people that have already called me. Continue, my brother.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. Extraordinary rendition of our leader, even the Zoo themselves, they know that they are shot themselves in the leg, so the understand is very clear. That's something that is very clear to either to them or to even the Britain who is supporting them. They understand this. The only thing that they actually, not that
Onajite, we have a call on the line. We have a call on the line. Let's listen to this, our brother. We don't know what he have. I don't know, maybe have a question or you just want to make a contribution. My brother, tell us your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you very much, Biafra child. It's your brother who calling from UK.
Can you people hear him?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Thank you very much, Biafra child and Melchizedek, my brother, and Onajite. We thank you all. My brothers, and then I appreciate our leader and Biafra worldwide and DOS. My brothers there in the studio, what you are doing now is exactly what our leader wants you to do. It's exactly what he wants you guys to be doing, and he's going to be very proud with you guys. Do you know, during 1967 and 70, Ojukwu has no media to tell the whole world what is happening to us. He has no media. Nobody speaks to him. Nobody speaks to the world. But this time around, we are letting the whole world know what is happening to us as a people. So that is why I appreciate you people so much. When I see you guys online, I always, my mind always be happy. Now, let me come to the case of DOS. DOS are the people who our leader, who work with our leader, who our leader trusted, who knows when to strike and when not to strike. And I respect them a lot, and I applaud them, and then I thank them very, very much. In fact, my heart is very, very joy for this lifting of sit at home. They lift it in the right time, because if they did not do, believe me, there are some people in IPOB who you think that fight the same cause with you, they are all cowards and idiots. They don't read the handwriting on the wall. So DOS, wherever you guys are, Biafrans respect you. Those that fight the same cause we fight, we respect you guys. And anybody that comes after you guys, anybody that says anything against you guys, bear it in mind that these people are not Biafrans. They are not what to call Biafrans. They are cowards. They are these people that have already died before they've been before they've been voted. They are cowards. DOS, I salute you once more again. My brother, before I drop, I want you to let you people know that Buhari did not come to govern Nigeria. He came to fulfill the promise that they failed in 1967 to 70. He made it clear that he is going to kill Igbos again. He made it clear. But what are we going to, the question I'm asking ourselves, Biafrans and Igbos, whether you believe in Biafra or not, our people have seen it today in Abuja. We have called our elder, our leader have called them many times. Stay with your children. Stop collecting money. Stop telling your children. Stop telling your family Fulani. Stop killing your children for Fulani. Stop telling your rights for Fulani. Look at our traditional rulers today. Are they not being disgraced? What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been telling you, go and serve the zoo and come back. Are they not seeing it today? I don't have any pity, but I love the way it happened. That is why I'm calling Biafra. Listen, Fulani always come with intimidation. Nigeria has been divided. If you don't know it, you know it now. Fulani always come with intimidation. If you remember what happened in this election, they bring almost 30-something thousand with examination and everything. That is intimidation. Thinking that when they come with that intimidation, Biafrans will say, we start panicking. No, we are not panicking. But all I'm asking Biafrans is this. We do it in 1967, we are going to do it again, and this time again is going to be bloody everywhere. And every ethnic tribe that raise their people. That is why I'm calling my Odigwa brothers. I'm calling on the middle belt. If you allow yourself to be used, if you allow your soldiers, your police to come down to our land to kill Biafrans, and we are fighting the same cause, your land has been ravaged, Fulani are killing you in middle belt, they have taken over your properties, your land. If you allow your brothers in army come to our land to kill us, we will die, we will come for you. You will also die in our land. Our leaders have made it clear that they will come, but they will never go. And their land will be ravaged. What is happening today? That is why I'm telling Biafrans, stay fast, listen to DOS, and let me tell you, we are going to fight this war. It doesn't matter, and nobody should be afraid of any terrorist tag about what. Do you not even be afraid of saying they go target terrorist interests? That is bullshit. I am not subscribing on those bullshit. International community know who is terrorist in Nigeria. They know that IPOB is fighting just cause. They know that we are being killed. They know more than us. That is why I'm asking you guys to pump everything that they come against IPOB. Do you not be afraid of any terrorist or whatever? This is what Fulani are planning. Don't forget they paid that professor in America, in Baltimore, to write against IPOB. This is Shehu Garuba. Garba Show would have paid those guys through some miscreants in IPOB to schedule that thing because they want to make it it's professor that writes it so that they will carry the news. This is what they are up to. Fulanis are useless, they are dumb, they don't know anything, they can't manufacture anything. They see the people that the empowerment, the economy, they want to kill them. That is why I'm asking our people. Report everything you see, and we are going to stop all these governors in our land. First of all, we have to start from home. If we are going to cut off these people's heads, we are going to do it. And let me tell you, my own anger is we that live in Europe here. Fulanis, we know where they live. Don't be afraid of any terror. Don't be afraid of these people. We rather go to jail here in Mazi. We kill them here. We know where they live. They are in the embassy. They know where Abuja house is. We are going to pursue them. Kill them. My brother, no, there is nothing we are going to fear. These people have killed us enough. And let me tell you, my brothers in studio, when you are talking, play those last video that they went to Enugu. Please keep repeating that video that they went to Enugu and use anti-aircraft gun to shoot our people. Keep playing it, rotate it in your media so that people, the whole world will be seeing it.
Thank you
very much. Don't be afraid.
Thank you. No.
Don't be afraid.
Thank you.
These people, and victory will going to be us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. If they like it, let them call us terrorists. The whole world know who is terrorists. We are fighting to save our people. We are fighting to save our land, and our land we shall get. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is, do not listen to any gossip. Anybody that is fighting the US is on his own. Mazi, thank you for giving me.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi Metusela. I hope you listened to everything that he just said.
Yes.
Do you want to say something before I will get somebody back? Let me get somebody back.
Yes, while we are also waiting. Yes, what our brother said was he was right in his analysis, and I always say it, the journey of freedom is not easy. Some people thought that freedom is just go inside the market, buy a vegetable, come back home, cook and eat, and then go and sleep. It involves a lot, and the process is what we're into right now, and that is why those of short memories, those that have a little faith, should also just go and relax. This journey is not for you. It's only people that persevere, people that know that the price of freedom is not something you just do for one day, you go and relax. The reason why we are still talking about Biafra today is because of our forefathers refused to continue intensifying the struggle, intensifying the gospel, intensifying, the restoration of Biafra, which they thought they have been defeated. So they now went and, reintegrated with Nigeria, started developing Nigeria. Many of them live in the north, build schools, and they are still being killed. So our own will not be different. We have learned from the past. Our leader came out, he's alive. We saw him.
Metusela, my brother, waiting. I want to ask you now. Be say, our brother have gone to his studio. Metusela, what I want to ask you now is that where is all these people that are asking questions? Where are they? Nobody is calling me now. They are running away. You see, or Najita, did anybody call you? I want them to begin to call because you see now.
I tell you, it may be that thing may be generated machine. No machine does speak. It may be generated machine.
Because I don't see any call. You see, you'll be writing this and that. Okay, now come up and begin. Let us debate it. They will not come. They will keep on writing things there. Come and tell us how DOS have been compromised. Come and tell us how we are not doing it well. Come and tell us how we have failed. I want to know how we have failed because nobody will call. Small time now, they will be telling you that you are not allowing people to talk on your telephone, on your broadcast. You see now, people that have already called, they are giving advice. You see,
and you have 3 numbers. I saw 3 numbers on the screen.
We have a caller on the line. I need a question, please. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? I hope you have a question. If you have a question, listen to me, caller. Please, 1 minute. I'm sorry. I will take every of your question. If you want to contribute in what we are doing, you have only 2 minutes. My brother, go away from your device, please. If you want to contribute on this broadcast, you have only 2 minutes. If you want to ask a question, and regarding the DOS, they are not doing it well, I will give you 10 minutes. so that we can debate about it. You see how time I give to them, Methuselah. And on Ajita, you see how many time I give people. Now, my brother, what is your name and where are you calling from? Tell us.
Thank you. My name is Eman. I'm calling from Italy. I want to use it. I have to say, first of all, is this. I want to commend you people for the great work that you people are doing. And I want to go this side before I started. For DOS first, our DOS should not be so fast to come online to address us, because the zoo are just looking for something to accuse us. They want to, all these things they are doing it to see our own reaction. That is the reason why they are doing all these things. They are doing something that will provoke us. They want to see how we are prepared and what we can be able to do. They are not inquire system car and so on and so forth. That they are prepared for war, and they want to see our own, so that they can be able to fight us. Say that we are doing like this, we are doing like that. Okay, look at it. They are bringing talks. They are not bringing that to make peace. They bring the talks. The reason why they bring those talks is that they think that when the talks will start to be doing such idiot character, this kind of character they was behaving there, so that our people, our supporters who went there to present themselves, we fight them back. Because of that, they will now adjust the date. But they now found out that our people are not so foolish. They are well intelligent. They don't find another way by locking the door and say that our lawyers cannot be able to enter inside there. What I have to contribute this is this. This is the time for all of us to come together. And my question goes like this. Number one question. Please, because I don't know. I want to ask.
My brother, you are free to...
When Ojukwu fight the war of... When the Ojukwu fight the war of Biafra,
Yes.
That time, United Nation, does that mean that we don't have something like United Nation then?
Okay. Is that your question?
Number one, and I have another question again.
Okay.
Another question again is this. As this particular thing are going, there is one day Methuselah said this particular thing I'm saying, I want to say now, but I put him wrong. But today I'm finding it, I am with him.
Okay.
I can see that standing on social media, broadcasting, exposition, and writing letters, till the kingdom come, Biafra will not come. Because the reason why I say that, if you watch the white people the white people cannot sponsor themselves to come and help, because they are giving them. The white people need people who are well prepared, people who are already, because they need money to build their own economy. They cannot come. Even if you call them, I want to ask, have you ever seen that the killing that is going on in Nigeria? They are killing Igbo people, they are killing us. Have you seen CNN carry the news? No. But the little thing will happen in other white man country. A little thing, 2 people will die immediately. CNN will carry the news. That will show you that all this exposition. Have you ever seen that the United Nations call why did Nigeria kill about 5 million Biafrans? Have you seen that the CNN or the United Nations call Nigeria to explain how the extradition our leader to the Biafra? Nigeria never explain. They never say anything about that. But if that news is in another man country, immediately, or any white man country, they will bring the news. What I have to say is this: Biafra should be at alert. Start to be shouting, Israel are with me, Turkey are with me, those people are with me. They are not with you. They are just shouting, and those people are not saying anything, and they are killing us. We need to be at alert, and they need to forget all this media. Now I be myself, I'm here for anything we know that we can do. Let us secretly and do what we can do. All this extradition, all this exposition, doing like this, doing like that, they are not doing anything.
Thank you.
And believe me, what the Northern are doing, they are not the one doing it. People are planning them. People are telling them what to do, and this is how they are. Why America come and interfere for Nnamdi election? But they never interfere for the killing that is going on in our land. But they interfere in Nnamdi election. They think that we are not intelligent. We are seeing all their movement. Okay, British, why they come with their distance? They want to come and train us in what? With their ship, their warship, humanitarian shield.
They will, please.
All those things
Thank you.
telling us, but we are seeing everything that they are doing, and now we need to be careful. And those people, I want to tell all our brothers, those that are angry, saying that white US cancelled their Nnamdi seat at home. Please, everybody should be happy that US cancelled that seat at home. I am very, very happy because some people don't know what is going on and what they plan to do, but we disappoint them, and the US did it in the 9 minutes, which they don't have any option. Maybe because of the anger, that is the reason they are doing all this one. Because what they planned, US destroy everything, and we believe, and God will continue giving them wisdom to do more than this, and we know that what we are going to do next is more greater than sit at home. And I want to stop fire from now and hear from you people. May God bless all of you, and may God bless all our POB members.
And you too, my brother. And you too. Thank you very much.
Biafran child.
Yes.
Just allow me to use this picture to explain. There's a one question he asked. I don't know whether he can see this. We can see this very clearly.
Of course,
this is yes. This is his name is Bruce Mero. He was asking whether there's nothing like a United Nations those days. There was United Nations, and there are still United Nations to date. This man you are seeing here burned himself alive in front of United Nations in New York. So what was his reason? Because of the quietness and the silence of the world on the genocide going on in Biafra land. So my brother, your question has been answered. And in summary, those United Nations, they cannot help us.
Just 1 minute, my brother. Yeah, we have a call on the line now, and we will listen to the call. Please go away from your device. Go away from your device, please. Go away from your device.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm already out of this.
Thank you. Tell us your name. If you want to ask a question, we give you 10 minutes. If you want to contribute, we give you 2 minutes. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, I want to contribute.
So you have 2 minutes.
And time for action time. The problem is this: our people don't realize that Fulani have made a strong team. Fulani is a strong team, and to beat Fulani, you have to make a stronger team that is stronger than Fulani's. These people have already tie us down bad. In case of all the military or everything is under, they claim everything. Our money, our petroleum, everything. But their gold and everything in the north, they still mind they don't give us. These people already make a strong team. So we have to unite strongly and no more talking. The Fulani man told us that we will kill you people, but you people can only go to the social media, make big mouth and talk. And you people will talk, nothing will happen. This is what the Fulani people telling us. Can you imagine? So now, I want our people to unite. This thing is self-defense. You come to kill me, I cannot sleep and give you my throat to cut. You come to kill me, if I have chance to revenge, I will revenge. This is self-defense. All the whole Biafrans have to know this is self-defense. The Fulani, they already form a big team, and they are deceiving our political leaders. They enslave them. Fulani don't have nothing to contribute. Fulani only want to enslave us. And that is it. And that is what they plan. Fulani came into Nigeria by tricks. They say they come to teach the Hausa people. Now they use the Hausa people, and they destroy them, they kill them. Now they go now to the Benue, they destroy the Benue. Now the thing is already in our turn now. We have to do. But the best way, we have to help the Benue people. If we help the Benue people, we win. But if we wait for them to come to our side, then it becomes more difficult. We have to put our energy to help the Benue people. If we help the Benue people, we win the game.
Thank you.
I don't want much.
This is a very. What do you have to say on Ajite on this issue? Is also a very good way forward. And believe me, what this our brother just said, our leader have been saying this. We have been working with Benue people. We have been trying to. Try to encourage them to get up. Also the middle belt, we have been encouraging them to get up. That because this freedom we are looking for, it's not only for freedom for Biafran people. It's a freedom for Oduduwa people. It's a freedom for Benue people. It's a freedom for middle belt people. It's also a freedom for Hausa people. So we are in the same mess. Only the reason why is only because of the same language that they are speaking with Hausa people. some of Hausa people think that they are winning. When they get this Nigeria Hausa people, they will vanish them. Hausa will be vanished. So that is the reason why we are telling them to also to wake up from their slumber, so that we will join hands together and divide this contraption. So every ethnic, every indigenous people that find themselves in that contraption, we move away. So what do you have to say, my brother Najite? I want you to say something before we have any caller, because they are not calling again.
Thank you. On this very issue, of course, in a normal form, all hands supposed to be on deck. That is how it's supposed to be. All hands supposed to be on deck. We all supposed to work together. We all supposed to, just the way it is happening within the Biafran and the Amazonians, just the way it's happening within the Biafrans and the Oduduwas, it should supposed to be happening within the Biafrans and the Benuis. We all need to come together, and besides some of the part of the Benue are Biafrans. So, if not most part of the Benue. So the point is, you can drag a horse to the stream, but you cannot force the horse to drink from the stream. And another point is, there are some people. Should I say that is how God created them? Even let's even come back home. In Biafran land as a whole, we still have people who they are the heart of Biafra. They are the heart of Biafra. Even our name was remembered by them. Our name was remembered by them in the coastal region. When you go, if you have an encounter with a normal coastal region person, he will tell you that he wants Biafra. He is supporting Mazi and Kanu. But are you participating? Are you contributing in what Biafrans are doing? It is absolutely no. You are not contributing. You are not participating. Then how can we achieve this? Every end is supposed to be on deck. And that is the only way we can achieve it once. But if one is responding, they will put all the whole pressure in that very particular place. And it will not seem as if they have any strength. It will seem as if they have any strength. And this is what we are saying. I've been telling our people in the coastal region, of course, our people in the coastal region, they may not be responding the way our hinterland think or feel they should. There's something that is there's some little difference within the coasterners and the hinterland. And these are the difference. A coasterner, average coasterner, I'm telling you this for free. Go anywhere, that is how it is. Our brother, we have a call on the line. Let's listen to the call before we continue. Let me finish making my point.
Okay, my brother, just call her, please. Just hold on. Let my comrade finish his call.
Average coasterner do not believe that do not believe in a process of let us follow the protocol. Average coasterner don't believe in protocol. Some of these people have had meetings with Mazi and Kanu. I was there, I witnessed, in fact, I arranged most of these meetings. They told him, we don't believe you go school, you can still speak English, you can still speak all the whole English. We will not believe, if you know, no, scatter everything, make it scatter once. And if we will survive, we will not survive, no will survive. They have given our leader most of their own blueprint, that this is how we think we can do it. And our leader has been working with them before this sudden kidnapping. He has been working with our coasterners. And of course, you don't expect average coasterner to come on air or to normally that is how it's supposed to be, but they won't do it. Even the so-called Niger Delta struggle, people did those struggle not because they want to, they were compelled to do it. If you don't compel them, they will not do it. And that is the thing we are putting on board, to make sure that we compel our people to respond in a very brutal way, a language that the zoo understand. Of course, we all know, we all understand that the acts, the oxygen that the zoo are using to breathe today is in our hands. We own the oxygen, we own their breath,
We can seize it anytime. And that is the reason why we are telling every coasterner, not just only the middle belt, but both the coasterners to rise up and let us seize the breath of the zoo. Let us seize the breath of the enemy once and for all, and the game is over. All hail Biafra.
Thank you, my brother Onajite. I can also testify on that. I know the work that our coastal brothers are doing, brothers and sisters in coastal region. I know about that. It's only people that don't know what we are doing, they will never know about that. So some of them can begin to talk. If you don't open the secret for them, how will they know? If you open the secret to them, they will use it against you. So that is the reason why you don't have to open it for them. Let them be blind. But I know, because I have met you in different occasions, we have discussed, we have talked. I know what our people in coastal region are doing. They will keep on be blinded because they will be blind forever because they don't want to know, and that they will never know. Caller on the line. Please tell us your name and where are you calling from, and tell us why you call. If you want to ask a question, if you want to contribute, you have only 2 minutes. If you want to ask a question, you have 10 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Chikezi. I'm calling from England.
You're welcome.
I just want to make a contribution.
2 minutes.
Yeah, but first of all, let me. I appreciate all you guys are doing in media, especially yourself and Metusela and others. Everybody.
You
guys are doing a wonderful job. Without media war, we can't get anywhere.
Of course.
Now, I want to say something about our people, talking about our elders. When something happens like what happened today and the promise of the elders and some other clergymen, I don't want the youth to go in full force abusing them, calling them different type of names, and because of the failure of Fulanis, not to release our leader today.
But my brother, just 1 minute, because this issue that you're talking about is very, very important. You know, sometimes you cannot also, blame our people, our youth, because that's to show that our elders have failed. Imagine that all our elders is in court. They are in court. None of them enter inside. They push them away. You want to tell me that Sanusi of Sanusi number 1 or Sanusi 2 will come to court, even though they will come to court with that his share, and all those people that are around him, they will allow them to enter. Do you see that our elders have failed? Continue, my brother.
Sorry. Can I respond to that caller?
Can you allow him? He's still coming. Let him land. Let him land.
Part of the marginalization that we are fighting for, the marginalized Igbos. That is marginalization. They will let others go in if they were Obas or Emirs. All we know that. But if they reject us, we cannot reject ourselves.
Of course, thank you.
If they don't respect our elders, we show our elders a common respect. I can advise my son or my daughter for a certain thing. But if that thing doesn't go through, he will not read my head up because I advise him like a father not to go into a high-risky event, unfortunately. But that's by the way. So my advice is you guys in media to try to calm these guys down. I know everybody is angry.
We will.
We cannot carry that angry to our elders.
You are right.
To show them that a common respect.
You are right.
Yeah?
You are right.
Please, because everybody is angry, but we cannot transfer this angry to ourselves, to our own elders, especially now. But the plan is, they always like to get a problem and walk in. No, we won't allow them that. We have to come, you guys please, to do that. Then, in my support to DOS have been doing a wonderful job all the time up to this moment we're talking now. DOS never do anything wrong in my own view, because many a times when you plan to do something and you look at that thing very well, you weigh it and see the consequence. If that thing doesn't give you 100% of what you want, you make a change. You change your strategies. Now, don't decide plan of Anambra election. Only God knows what the Fulanis plan to do in our land. Sending 34,000 policemen plus other police and navies and this and that. they plan to come and kill if IPOB did not withdraw their stand on, should I say, on sit at home. So, but that is took them by surprise because they don't know that this guy can change things overnight. They change it, it works. You can now say that there's no a single person being killed in Nnamdi
of course,
or Igbo land throughout the whole election time. No a single soul. They were paralyzed, surprised and paralyzed. So, that's what I want to say now, so that nobody should blame DOS for anything because these guys are doing a wonderful job and they will continue to do so.
There will. Thank you, my brother.
Hold on.
The guy, let me say something about the ranting guy in Finland.
My brother, please. I'm sorry. Let's just forget about this. Today is. Today is media reacting to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court proceeding. Forget about them.
Let me round up.
Thank you.
I'm not going to that anymore. I apologize.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we must be our brother's keeper no matter what. Anyway.
We have caller, please. Just round up.
I have a caller also from here.
20 seconds, please. We have a caller, please.
I have a caller from here. When you bring him in.
What I want to say now is about Methuselah's the presentation he normally he was doing. I so much like it about the person that blowing hot all the time from America. You know the person he always show his play his audio tape. So I want him to continue doing that so that everybody got that message and know where something went wrong. So that is what I want to the message I want you to give to Methuselah.
Thank you. There we go.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much and continue doing a good job.
Thank you very much. Methuselah, we have call from you. Please, can you just we also have a caller here. Caller, I will pick the call and I will tell the caller to hold on. We will take from Methuselah, but Methuselah, before your call will go on, please can we tell, it's like Onajite want to say something. Onajite, you will say this thing with time. You can have only 30 seconds to respond so that we can take the call because
don't
some
worry,
of them they are using.
Just pick the call, don't worry.
Okay, pick the call. Methuselah, you can go on.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, brother.
Are you hearing it clearly in Biafran child?
Of course, I'm hearing clear.
Yes. I'm hearing you clearly.
Yeah, go on, brother.
Okay. First of all hell IPOB worldwide, all hell DOS, and all hell Mazi people those years. What I want to say in regard of our research, what happened today in court, we all know that what happened today in court is how it's going to be because our barrister has already said it all that we will never get the result what we are looking for in the zoo law court that they doesn't obey the law and they will never obey the law. So all we are looking for is for the international community to put on the case in what we are looking for. And people that are criticizing DOS, that DOS is not doing it wrong, I don't know what have they come up with. What are they come up with? That is the question I'm asking for those people because they haven't come up with nothing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has already laid the foundation already that DOS is in charge, and everybody that is talking, and also told us that everybody is talking Biafra. This thing is mere gullible. They are not true Biafra. So this is the right time we have to know our people, the people that is doing on this struggle to focus on the struggle, and let people that are doing saga in social media to continue to be doing their saga because now this is the last battle. Our leader has already laid us the structure what to do. He has already laid the structure what to do. Any day that we found him that we didn't see him, we know what to do, which is DOS is in the light channel. I don't see the reason why the gullible one will come on social media, be criticizing Chike Dozie, be criticizing our lawyer. Why are they doing all those kind of things? So what have they lied on the struggle? What have they put in on the struggle? They haven't put nothing. What they do is just trying to put confusion, which they will never do that. They will never do that. Not today, not tomorrow, and not ever. Our leader has already laid instruction for us to follow.
Thank you, brother.
So that is it. That is my own opinion that I want to put. We know that what happened today, that is going to happen. And we have to follow the GOS. Whatever what they told us to do, we have to follow them, because they are the one that is leading us in this struggle. No one else. Not Simon Ekpa, no one.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
That is what I want to say.
Thank you, brother.
Onajite, please, we have a call here. If you want to react, I will allow you to say something, but you're going to be snappy. I want you, because I know that you want to respond to this. Say something.
Thank you, Biafran child. Normally,
no, just 1 minute. Our brother just want to respond 1 minute.
So I will like you to, just to anchor it the way you feel like, because I jot a lot of things. People are calling, and most of their questions, I think it would be okay for we to respond to it than just receiving calls as if we just only want to hear them speaking. So it's for we to respond to them. That is when we can, kill it all. Firstly, somebody that first of all called, then I wasn't comfortable talking about the media. The media aspect are not doing anything. I can tell you, you can go and ask Lai Mohammed. He will tell you better that the media has a very big role to play in this very freedom fighting. It is because of the media they haven't, the world have not proscribed IPOB. It is because of the media the world are now looking in our channel, because we ourselves, we now have a voice. We have a voice. We are passing message to our people, and our people are believing our message. And secondly, people say elders, our elders. Who be your elder? Who we tell you say we get elder? Not be the same elder will put us for this shit. If they respond, since are we going to be in this shit? Of course, we appreciate those who are responding now. Of course. And any elders who are in our position, we should not. Of course, IPOB have elders. IPOB have elders. Most of them, they reach to Bomia speaking. They don't reach to Bomia speaking. They will be my elder brother. So we were there to not be small picking. So the point I am making is, all these people, we have not. Even the Fulani Jaja, they have proven to them. They have disgraced them before us that your elders are nobody. Your politicians are nobody. Those people you send to Abuja, they are nobody. They are as useless as tissue of paper. So we need to repeat ourselves, reshuffle ourselves, rearrange ourselves. Let us produce elders by ourselves. The real elders, those who will be consistent to whatever they are doing. Not elders who will talk today, tomorrow envelope will change. Tomorrow, religious leader will go talk today. Tomorrow, they will come give him 30 million naira. He go start to disgrace himself like who drink of Google. So now, what are we talking now? Somebody was talking about DOS. I would rather say, this issue of DOS and all these things should stop. All these things should stop. We have moved beyond all these things. In fact, all these people that are watching us, all our viewers, they are the one pushing Biafrans. Maybe you feel, maybe because you have one Facebook channel, or you have one YouTube channel where they manage your life. IPOB made everybody. IPOB made those of you. I don't know any of you who are in this stream before. You don't know me. All those people coming on screen, on social media speaking, IPOB created them. So how can you fight a structure that created you? IPOB
the one that is talking.
So the point now is that we don't need to be peppering on that.
Just want my brother,
tell these people, not that, there's something I normally tell our media warriors. Not they feel say because of say one person, Odogu, you be number 1, you be number 10. Then that thing will go enter your head, your brain will burst. You go start to the top, you go feel say you don't arrive. The point, I'm coming, brother. The point I'm making here is this: we should stop one person say, the other person say, gossiping from one platform to another. Let there be peace. In fact, I want to be seeing love, share love on this very platform. You should stop all this gossiping. Carry one matter, come, go another platform. Come out for that platform, go another platform, go to gossip. We should put end to all these things. All help Biafra.
Thank you, my brother. Metusela, I have a call for the person was waiting for 5 minutes here. Tell your caller to hold on for a minute. My brother, we have a 2 minutes for you. Please make it snappy. Don't repeat what you have already said. Please make it snappy. Don't repeat it because repeating of.
It's 2 minutes. My 2 minutes. My 2 minutes. Thank you. God bless. My name is Obonge. I'm calling from Deutschland. What I wanted to say, the elders you're talking about now, the elders that will work with the youth, not elders that will work with the Fulanese. There's two different things there. Elders that support the Fulanese and elders that support their own youth, their kids. It's two things different. So we have to know these ones who support the Fulanese, because Fulani use our elders to tie us down. All this mess you see today is because of we are waiting for elders. And before you see, we are in fry pan and Fulani is roasting us. So no elder. Elder is, look at Gumi. Terrorist is killing people, cutting head, beheading head. He say you should not call them terrorists. You should not call them bandit. You should call them gentlemen. That is elder. Elder to the Fulani. You see the way he's defending his own people. And our own elders, they will go support the Fulani to come and kill us. No elder that will support Fulani that is our elder. If you support Fulani, you are not our elder. That one gone.
Thank you.
The Fulani now, we have to study the Fulani strategy. If we don't know, you don't know your opponent's strategy, then you will not know. Maybe the person, like somebody you want to fight with, you rush him on the leg. Maybe that person, his weapon is to kick. So you put your head, he will kick you. We have to watch the Fulanese. The Fulani have strategy. What are these strategy they use? They use, first of all, they use religion. That is Islam. They penetrate into Islam and they use the Islam to conquer the people. That is how they operate. You see now in West Africa, they have 4 presidents that is Fulani. 4 presidents. And they are looking for the number 5 in Guinea. So they use religion. They first of all capture Islam, and they use Islam and they conquer the people. So that is how they operate. And Fulani comes with intimidation. All these weapons you see those boys are carrying, it is the rich, those Fulani, the prominent ones, are the ones buying all these weapons and giving them direction what to do. But they will still come to you, they tell you, we are one Nigeria to live in harmony. To live in harmony, you are killing us for almost 100 and something years. Fulani has been killing. Fulani will never change. If we don't organize ourselves very, very strong, Fulani, they are dangerous people because they deceive. They deceive you to catch you. They don't have friends. They have only their purpose. Their purpose to enslave the Westerners. And they are very good in petroleum. Anywhere petrol is, you see they will put their head there. So we have to unite and we have to fight them fire to fire.
Thank you, my brother.
No story, no grammar. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Metusela, I want you to allow the person, or the person is still online there because I still have a call here. I don't know.
No, you can pick from there. But I just want to, just 1 second. Our brother Najite, I just want to let you know that you don't be hammering on, you're expecting people not to come into attacking one another. You have forgotten that the people pay to distract the attention of Biafra. So many people you see fighting, unnecessary writing, something that demoralized. They are agents of Satan. They are agents paid to make sure that they put enemy. So you will always be seeing it. If you like, cry, shed blood, tell them that you want love. They don't want it. They want to film anything that will bring enmity between one another. But I tell you, we are united. We are united. Continue, my brother.
Of course. Biafran child, there is somebody who called through me here. Of course, I did not plan for this. Your mic is on mute.
Hey, wait, I think this person called me before you. Can I answer the person before you?
Okay, go ahead. I already am on call for about 5 minutes now.
Okay, now you have the person have to talk.
Go ahead.
I should go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, my brother, you just have 2 minutes. I'm watching your 2 minutes now. We have 13:50. If you just clock 13:53, I will drop you. Now tell us your name and why you are calling.
Okay, Biafran child, I greet you people, my brother. I'm calling from my location. My name is Uche. You understand? I hear what you people are saying. Somebody was calling before and was saying something about United Nations. I used to let people know that Africa don't have a United Nation. United Nations don't exist in Africa. I am so angry when I hear that name, United Nations. United Nations don't care for us because what they eat come from Biafra land. You understand me? So if there's anything we will do to inform them, I hope that our people have been informing them all this while. My Nnamdi have been informing them all this while. I never hear any comment from so-called United Nations who stand for peace. So it means that United Nations doesn't stand for peace. What they want is war. You understand? They want us to die, and soon we are going to die. They will take the oil they want in our land called Biafra. You understand me?
Yes.
Then one more thing I want to say is concerning religion. Even my wife is fighting me because when I come to
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Yes, my brother, my wife was fighting me because I was a good Christian. But now I said to my wife, I don't believe in anything anymore. Even God said, even I use one eye now to talk to reason about God. I don't believe in Jesus. They are all nonsense to me. You understand? If you are a Muslim, I live in Europe, my brother. I'm a Christian, but I suffer like I'm in hell. The Muslims here are enjoying. They have paper, they have work. You understand me? But I come to a Christian land where I call a Christian land. I don't benefit that Christian whatever I should call it. They see me as alien. You understand me? So why should I call myself a Christian? If not terrorism in Islamic, I will even join Muslim.
Thank you.
But I find that there is terrorism in Islamic. That is why I keep calm. You understand? I understand that Christianity is fake. And let me tell our people, you see all this Catholic Church in Biafra land, soon we'll bring them all down.
Thank you.
All this Catholic Church,
Thank you.
the one in my village, soon we'll bring them all down.
Thank you.
I greet all of you.
Thank you. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Onajita, have a call, but pick your call. Let the person talk. Let the person talk. Let me mute my mouth so I can speak to this person. Let the person.
Hello, caller. Can you hear me? Bro, we don't have time for this. If you can't hear me, I bounce you, okay? Thank you. I think you should pick the next call. But before you pick the next call, let me quickly say this. You know, of course, there are always people who are going to be, gallivanting, trying to create problems, trying to create distraction. We know even most of these people, they are not IPOB members. But still, we still need to let them understand. Every Biafran, either you're IPOB member or not, let everybody preach peace. Let everybody preach that. All ends on that as we speak. If you are derailed, you should change your step. Retrace your step. We need peace as we speak now. So that is what we want. We don't want anybody to come here to come and report. As you said this program is for our leader, Onyendu. So we don't want anybody to come here to come and be reporting any individual for us or telling us this one. This is a IPOB leadership program, IPOB leadership structure. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you know you have a problem, you can go forward, make it there, not here, please.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. I have a caller on the line. Caller, what is your name and why are you calling? 2 minutes.
Good afternoon.
We are in 54, 56. I will drop you. 57. I will drop you.
Actually, I want to ask a question.
Good.
Good afternoon, though.
Good afternoon.
And I must commend what you people are doing to keep Biafra struggle alive and keep it together. But at some point, I must disagree also. There are some things you just don't come and tell people because there was a time the DOS asked us to do away with the former ESN account. You understand? So recently, now they come up again with the same account without any proper briefing about the account that they said that was closed. And they want to do fundraising and expecting us to donate money to the same account that they asked us that has been closed already. So then we need proper briefing on that. That was my first question. I'm coming, please.
Okay.
And then the second one is this. Can't you people, instead of the attack and the fight between the family, because any house that is divided cannot move forward, why not maybe you people use your platform to organize and call a program or DOS or with Simon Epa, or you guys do it maybe inside internally to seek peace? Like it would do us, I believe it would do us really good.
1 minute left because we have already understand the question.
All right. Thank you very much. That's just my question.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Did anybody have to answer the question, or I should answer because we have a call here? Okay. Methuselah, I want you to answer the question. Thank you.
Yes, like I said, IPOB doesn't have any problem. IPOB structure have no problem. When IPOB structure have a problem, we have fought it and it has gone. That was in 2017 when 11 DOS, out of 11 DOS, 7 we are having problem against 4. So as it stands now, IPOB structure have no problem. Any individuals that is having problem with IPOB should go to the leadership and ask for unity. A leader cannot just move to people, if not because of this nature of our struggle now. Nobody knows who is DOS. DOS, we are not meant to be coming out online and speaking. They are the ones that implement whatever information, whatever strategy. Then let for us, we, in media and other followers of this struggle to propagate it. In summary, I don't know for you, Biafran child. I don't dabble into finance. I know nothing about finance. My job is to propagate for the restoration of Biafra. Anybody that is talking about finance is either you are a financial secretary or you have something to do with finance. Individuals that are speaking cannot just wake up in the morning and start talking about finance. We are here, like you said, to deliberate on the issue, especially the court case, the court proceeding that went today, and subsequent way forward on what we are to do that we're not doing well in the direction of restoration of Biafra. And on the other note, please, if you finish with your call, I have somebody here standing by.
Can I chip in something?
Yeah, of course you can do that. You can do that, of course. You have a minute to do that. So we continue.
This is the point we have been saying, we have been making. You don't. Okay, now you see DOS for here now. For this screen where you look, you get anybody what they saying na DOS. What's been a problem?
This guy.
DOS will be on air.
It's a question he asked.
DOS will be on air. You will not go there to ask questions. You will be gossiping instead of you to pick up your phone and ask questions. So finance or not, what it concern you? Now your money. This person will come now, if you not even they donate. If you not even they contribute. But they took eye. Now wait to make some of 95 position for IPOB that fear where. Now wait to make the find position inside IPOB that. Can't you people think with your life, or make use of your life, at least for once. I beg, all these kind of people, if you don't see them, they go this way, you bounce them. If you ask us about the struggle, money or no money, what concern with money, all the old problems are happening today. Or should I say, that we don't have any problem happening anymore in IPOB, but the problem that's happened before is because of money. Because of people that say IPOB they share money. IPOB now for the Christmas. Oh hey Biafra,
Biafra, Methuselah, you can go on with the caller, please.
All right, brother, you can speak now. Can you hear me?
Of course. Okay.
Yes, my brother Methuselah. Good morning, Methuselah. Good morning, Nnamdi, and good morning, Biafran Choice.
Yes.
You guys are excellently doing good.
I hope you know you have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes, brother. Yes, flow.
So, you have quoted it a little bit, so I have to. Anyway, Methuselah, I want to say that I am 100% with DOX.
Okay.
I am 100% with them. That does not mean that probably, let me not go into that, but I'm 100% with them. And I am going to suggest this, if it is possible, that even if our leader comes out, let Chike Doziem be doing what he is doing. Chike Doziem, I see him as a scientist. That guy, he knows how to drive things home.
He's refined.
The decision Chike Doziem recently is making is excellent. Okay, all these people talking about the US let us, all of those Chike Doziem has already said, let us make sure that those things are implemented.
Correct.
That is what I'm expecting from people jumping up and down. Now, let me go to Anambra election. People are saying Anambra election. Why was it lifted? Why was the sit at home suspended? I am 100% of what the DOS did. They are very, very smart people. They are very, very smart. Nigerian government, they deployed 34,000 soldiers there just to decimate Anambra. And after decimating Anambra, they will enter IPOB and destroy it. But the DOS in their intelligence, they get to know that. Don't you know that?
I know.
Don't people know that? So the DOS, so why will people want Anambra to be destroyed for nothing when the big thing is coming, which is the presidential election?
Correct.
So for me now, if Anambra election is like presidential election and the DOS they cancel it, I would have been annoyed with the DOS. But for the part that is only single state, Anambra, the way they did it is, for me, is very, very good. Because if they destroy Anambra, from there they start destroying other places. Now, what we are going to do now is that we have seen their strength. We have seen their plans. Where every Biafran will be holding them now is presidential election. And our leader, they will drag this matter to that time. That's the point. It's very clear now that why the kidnapping is Anambra election and presidential election. So now that Anambra election is over, we are going to hold them. Now, why I love what DOS did is this. If it is presidential election, the voting will not be only on a particular state.
Yes.
Probably it might even be happening. It might be even happening in Yoruba land. It might be happening in Middle Belt. It will be happening in the East and in our brother and sisters, the Niger Delta, so-called. It will be happening there. So how will Nigeria handle it? This is to show you that the game is over. It is simple mathematics. So why people correct that caller. People want the Anambra to be decimated or what?
Thank you, brother.
And another thing.
Thank you, brother.
The final one. Let us now intensify the ESN. Thank you very much. Let us intensify them financially and otherwise.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You have to pay attention or somebody wants to put you through. My brother, on Ajite.
Please, my brother, you have made a lot of points. Please, don't use that name, Niger Delta. Who be Niger Delta?
He says so-called. He put you so-called. He says so-called.
I know everyone they use here, they hear him.
He says so-called. He didn't say so-called, yes.
If you want to address our coasterners, our coastal Biafrans, okay, there's a lot of ways you can address us, please.
Noted.
What you have said, of course, that is, I think it's a very good idea. Thank you very much.
We have a caller over here. Caller, we just have only 2 minutes. I am now 1404. 1406, I drop you down. Say your name and where are you calling from?
Okay. Yeah, good morning, first of all. My name is Oba, calling from South America. My brother, well done for your job. I'm so happy for the good job you people are doing. Honestly speaking, I watched what happened today in my country. Well, in Zoom, not in my country because I'm a Biafran. Listen very carefully, my brother. This thing we are always talking on social media, from here to here, from here to there, cannot solve this issue. Honestly, we find ourselves in abroad. We are opportunities to find ourselves in abroad. But people at home, down there, they are suffering. We need to educate our people at home. Honestly, we need to educate them. Why I and you, we are talking on this now for this freedom? Because we have tasted the good life we are here in abroad. A good life. Though not everybody that is having a good life, there are some people that is struggling still, but there is a difference between here and that Zoom. A very big difference here and that Zoom. And most of our people down there in Biafra land doesn't understand what you are talking about. Most of them don't understand what you are talking about. Because they have not tested what we are testing that makes us now, that give us the urge, that give us the confidence to fight for freedom. something when they test what we are testing, the good level we are testing, the opportunities to benefit most of us are having here. That's why we are not a citizen of the country wherever we are.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Just conclude. Just conclude.
We need to educate them. Yeah, we need to educate them in a language that we understand. Our people will understand. In a different land of Biafra, we need to talk to them in a dialect that we understand what we are doing and the benefit they will have once Biafra is restored.
Thank you. Thank you for you.
So now, please, in another thing, please, my brother, like this the other man said that people will still be talking rubbish. These are the people that the zoo have paid. They have paid them. Okay, so we should not mind those people. Let us focus. DOS, they are trying. In fact, I was against when they call off the sit at home against the election. I was against it. But today, honestly speaking, I realize, I thank them. God will bless them and give them more wisdom. I realized the effect of that calling of sit at home. Because if they did not call it off, it would have been a disaster. And the blame will be on us in Ipob and the Biafrans.
Thank you, thank you very much. Thank you.
God will give them
Thank you very much.
More wisdom and knowledge to carry on this struggle.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
Thank you, and bless you too, and bless you. Call the phone. We have a caller on line. Call your phone. Did anybody caller? I want you to hold on there. Did anybody have anything to respond before I bring up this caller?
Yeah, let me make a very short response to that very caller. Of course, this very struggle can never see corruption. It is a must. It is a divine structure. It is a divine struggle. It is not a struggle that people with ordinary heart, with ordinary mind can survive. It is you can survive when you're according to your capacity. You can only last in the struggle according to your capacity. But what is the point we are making? I have a stand, and the stand is that every else must be on deck in support of the leadership. Every else must be on deck. Those who are on deck and those the ones that are not on deck. We should also understand that there is something that connects every one of us, which is Biafra and our leader. So we should also understand that in any way we don't need to be, especially the viewers. Stop gossiping from one platform to another. Stop gossiping. Stop hailing people. Make their head be big. If their head don't big, they go to say they don't arrive. Their head is big for person who create you. Can your head be? It's like you have angry the feed you want to hold them or you won't bite them. It means you not go eat again. So that is the point. Let everybody come together. Let everybody come together under one structure. Let everybody come together and collaborate and support this very struggle. Support this very structure. That is all. Anything apart from that, those of you who are watching this program, stop sharing message of hate. And if you see any zoo agent sharing message of hate, either in the comment section or elsewhere, attack them. These are our enemies. They are the real enemies winning. Not even winning. They are the real enemies that the zoo have recruited to come and attack this very structure. All hail Biafra.
Almost hey Biafra. Metusela, my brother, do you want to say something? I want to bring somebody in very soon. He will come very soon.
I want you to begin to bring people because through nobody have really asked question or make contribution that will that is what I need.
Metusela, you knows that our people, those people, they are agent of the zoo. They only good in commenting and writing things. When you call them on debate, they will never come. That to show you that they are invisible. They are just ghost workers. Believe me, these people are ghost workers. You see, they pay them. They cannot even though bring their, if they want me to paste the link, I will paste the link. They will bring their face. They will not bring their face, but they will keep on writing. They will keep on abusing. Then we say you be this, you be that, you be this, you be that. Come, let us debate on this issue. You will not come. You will run away.
Now, the only thing I have to say, my brother, let me just what happened today in Abuja is an example of. Can you see that those people that are with Nigerian flag, they are being paid?
Of course. Of course.
The voices of Biafran that are not being paid. You see how their voice supersede.
Of course.
Everywhere is holy, Nnamdi Kanu. This is what happens when you are doing something out of determination. It's coming from your heart. You can even use their money to finance yourself. But see people being paid, they just sing before you know it, their voice is down and everybody have to leave.
Now.
I want our brother. Nobody should be demoralized. Whatever you are seeing on social media, whether counter, whether hatred speech, it is part of the struggle.
Hello.
All right, you can go on, my brother.
Hello, caller. You have only 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes. You can't stay more than 2 minutes. Start now. Tell us your name and your contribution, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Mike. I'm calling from Switzerland.
Thank you.
It's just about some question that someone asked before.
Okay.
Please. We want to know exactly. Yeah, I know that I'm not talking to the DOS right now, but I believe that you guys can convey a message to them, because getting to them maybe during their broadcast is kind of difficult. Sometimes they just come, they give the informations, and they just go. So my question is still this, please. Concerning the account, how do we go about it? That's just my question.
Okay.
Is there any clearance on that?
Okay.
That's just the question.
Okay. Let me answer you this, because I listened to DOS Chike Doziem. I think that was yesterday. They made a broadcast. I don't know. Maybe you listened to that broadcast. He said that he will make the account available. Very, very soon they will make the account available.
The account is already on the flyers. The account is already.
And if it's on the flyers, that is the account.
That's the same account that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu closed. That's my question. Which they that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu closed that account. So that's the explanation to tell us now that they have received the account back from the lady.
Just 1 minute, my brother. You say what on Agite?
Ask the caller, where did you see the account?
Caller, my brother here asked me, where did you see the account?
On the flyer.
On the flyer of where? Radio Biafra?
On which platform?
Yes.
If you see it,
that was on Twitter, yeah.
If you saw it DOS on Twitter, that is the right account. If you see it on Biafra,
you don't have to complain further. Once you see it on DOS or any IPOB official account, not a private account.
That you just come and tell us that this account is no longer working and the other one is working, and tomorrow you tell us this one is not working and the other. Like, we don't understand. Like, on a very serious note.
Brother. Okay, now, thank you. We have found a person that we debate with. We have found a person. We have found one. We have to debate now. We have found one. Good. Listen, my brother. Now we have to debate and our people are listening.
Okay.
If I may ask you something, my brother. Are you an IPOB member?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If I put you on live, if I send you a link, will you come with your face and begin to debate? And bring some proof that you are an IPOB member?
Send him link.
Actually, yes, but I am not obliged to come online right now.
So you are afraid. So me that I'm bringing my face online, I like to die, or I like for them to kill me.
Not die.
Wait, my brother. Wait. Don't even let him go. Please, don't let him go yet.
Came online, so you can't just tell me you don't know where I am right now. Just come.
Please, don't let him go yet. Caller, can you hear me?
Program. You don't know if I'm at work. You don't know where I am.
Yeah, of course. Caller, can you hear me?
But
ask the caller, can he hear me?
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me, caller?
Yeah, but not audible enough, but I can hear.
Tell me what you want to ask him, because
okay. The question I want to ask him, he said, why did they change from one account to another account? From one account to another account. They said we are using this one. Tomorrow they will come. The question is, when they present account, you don't know the reason why they are presenting the account. That is number one. Number two is, maybe you have seen the account before, they said you should not use the account, and they come with the account again. It means that things have been solved out about the account. No matter what, any account provided for you should be used. Or do you have account you want to give them? Any account they provide for you should be used. There is a reason for everything. In freedom fighting, you don't stay in one place. Even on a ring boxing, you don't stay on one place and throw punch. You move around the ring. If it is necessary for them to change account, as far you put your money there, of course the money will be used. If they think maybe, okay, this account may have problem tomorrow, or this account may have problem if such amount enter into this account, then let us change an account. Of course they will do.
Please,
you as an IPOB member, your own duty is for you to follow the order given to you.
Online payment
it's as simple as that.
IPOB in USA.
Anything beyond that,
1 minute.
You are not becoming a rebel to this very cause. That is what Mazi and Kanu have made. He has made you all to understand. Please, 1 moment. He has made you all to understand that this very structure, after we have gotten our freedom, you can go on and practice whatever you want to practice. But as we are today, it is command and control. Once you don't, if you are not okay with that, just pack your bags, move on from IPOB. It's as simple as that.
My brother, let us try to we can be, because sometimes people don't understand, even though sometimes people ask a very corny questions, but no matter whichever one, our brother, the summary of the whole thing, if you have seen that the account has been paid.
Before they conclude, please, I was asking about the online payment. How about that? Is it still functioning?
It's functioning. Okay.
Because the online payment www.ipob in usa.org/donate is going to Umeri account. So the whole thing is kind of
my brother. Any account. Let me tell you something. Let me finish this thing. Let us stop this thing because we have our sister. Our sister just wants to talk for some minutes. He has something doing. That's why she couldn't come up on time. My brother, any account you see or you saw on Radio Biafra and DOS account on Twitter, that is accurate account. There can be a problem. There may be a problem. Umweri account, there's nothing like Umweri account. DOS, they have said it. Listen to me. What you see, I want you to always pay attention on Radio Biafra. Okay? Pay attention there and listen to what they're saying. My brother, things may come up tomorrow.
I haven't gotten an answer concerning the online payment. That's my question now.
It's going.
It's what? USA.org. That account, that online payment goes to Umeri account. The same account they're asking us not to pay into. That's my question.
My brother,
can I just, you have overstayed, you are thinking,
just go down, stay aside, you will listen to those, you have heard your question, just step aside and listen to what, because we just have our sister, just come up now. Sorry, thank you.
All right.
Yes, the brother that just asked a question, I don't think we have much things to say other than whatever you hear from Radio Biafra, you have seen from the Twitter account of DOS. This is what you are going to follow up. If you have tried that account, the account you saw there online is not working, then you start complaining. But I know where you are going to. But in all, please, whatever you see, whether you see something tomorrow and today you see another thing, it means that what is constant in life is change. There must be a reason why they have reshuffled and bring a new information regarding how we are going to be updating our finance. So whatever you see there, it is there's no other thing to debate on.
Thank you, my brother Metusela. Adaefe, I hope you have listened a lot of things that we have said. I know what is going on today in the court. You see what they happened today in the court. You see what is going on. I just want you to start be talking, say what you want to say. We will give you a 15 minutes to talk and say whatever you want to say before we will continue and know how many hours we have left. Thank you. Open your line and begin to talk, my sister.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
And introduce yourself first before you start. Introduce yourself.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mazi. The Biafra Child General, I thank you very much for opportunity like this. First of all, make a great Mazi Metusela for a great opportunity like this, so appear for screen with you. I'm very, very honored. My dear brother Onajite Igbo, my beloved brother whom I love and cherish so much. I'm very, very honored also today in front of screen with you on this very day, being it on the 10th of November 2021. Before I go straight to the talk, or what I get to talk concerning this, what we do today. Make I first of all introduce myself. My name is Efe Uwanogo. Abiomote Biafra, Abirobo Biafra from the coastal region of Biafra land, Ugeli North, Orogun province to be precise. I supposed to be from the beginning of this very program, but I already explained to my dear brother in the person of Biafran child.
Ada, you don't have to explain to anybody. Ada, you are welcome anytime. Anytime you are welcome. You have no any explanation to anybody. You are welcome.
Thank you so much. So far I not follow from the beginning. I just meet few questions when brother Najite and somebody they argue. But before I go throw small highlights concerning that one, which I know say not already almost treats the matter finish. We say waiting we see today for court. Somehow it is sad, it is very, very sad. But now one of those things when we say is bound to happen when as far as say struggle for freedom they concern. We not they surprised, it not shock us, does if it make us they sad, but it will not they surprised. We continue to move. But what it really as in give me more spirit, when it really boost my spirit, will make me as I see the everything when we say they go on for that place. Now that video of our supreme leader, even when they try to break and when they try to make sure say he not get anything when we say he won't do for that place, you see the challenge that they let them know say they not get right for illegal team not to join him for inside the courtroom. We dey see a lot of people now, they don't they jump outside, they try to let us know say now the result of the sit-at-home suspend now make the whole thing come out to be like this. I want use this opportunity to tell Biafrans all over the world. Say after the appearance of our supreme leader today and the counter protesters will end up for that place, I don't begin to agree to them more convinced say there is truly a plan that is going on in that place to make sure say they discredit what our leadership they do and also what our IPOB they do so far. If all these people can be hired, to come for that place so that they carve coffee, come write the all manner of rubbish for that place, come in that multitude, they were allowed inside the court premises. But our people that left, we come up for all the way from Ebonyi State, Anambra State, Iguacha, every part of Biafra land, we appear for that court today. They don't even let 1/10 of them to enter the court premises because they don't already know, say, they don't organize a counter protest. We won't come for that place. I won't let every one of us to know, say, that counter protest one I see for that place, it not be not be a strategy of defeat or they must have defeated us. No, the thing we say, every one of us that they are waiting now. Every part of the world where protests they happen for against the Zoological Republic, there must always be a counter protest. When they do for America, you see say they go hire some American homeless people where they for the streets. When we say they can't go join them for that place. When I see say when you see happen for UK, the same thing that happen. When it happen for any part of the world, Nigerian government must hire their own counter protesters. When they say it go for that place, we won't go do their own protest. But we dey very, very happy say our mind, our strong mind, our resoluteness, our struggle, the foundation when our supreme leader lay for ground, everything is there very, very much intact. Our elders when they're not allowed to enter inside, which our people don't let us to know up until now, say we don't respect our elders, we don't respect our traditional rulers, we don't do this, we don't do that. But time when we say we don't put them for front for them to be respected, for them to be known. See the way they are being treated in Abuja. This one are the points of some of the reasons and the points when we say we don't try to point out our leader. Not that we enjoy attacking some of them, not that we enjoy to call them out on social media. We want them to stand their ground as leaders, we want them to stand their ground as elders. Because I believe say it not get any part of the Zoological Republic where people like Sultan of Sokoto, even Emir of Kanu, or even any of the traditional ruler or king in the north go, and they will be kept outside the way they kept our traditional ruler. Even the Ohanese, will be social cultural group representative, they were all kept outside. They were all kept outside. So it is very, very heartbreaking. But I want you this opportunity to tell every Biafrans all over the world, if you make yourself a willing tool for anybody when you make yourself as an agent of destruction, you can't make yourself a willing tool, because as it is today, every one of us they see and say the strategy there is to continue to keep their leader in the DSS custody while you fight go for division, go for distraction, go for destruction, go for people when go they do whatever they like in order to discredit in order to discredit this noble family and the leadership. I won't let you know, so if you make yourself available, you can't go the zuzu, or you can't go they do whatever you they do, can't go aid the already plan, because as it is today, most of these people who are doing whatever they are doing today, some of them are not IPOB member, some of them are not even Biafra sympathizers, some of them are not even lovers of freedom, some of them are not even in that place, some of them are just people when just see say freedom, they fight freedom, they don't know the meaning of freedom, they don't know what it takes to fight freedom, they just for that, all of them go gather for one place. The ones who don't hate IPOB right from the beginning, we even hate our supreme leader, you go see some of them don't gather to that place. If you are a genuine Biafra, and they see all these activities they happen, you constantly go carry yourself put for that circle, because they do everything possible to make sure say to take discredit this noble family of IPOB. You are not going to only regret it, the spirit of the dead and living Biafran is going to judge you, because in as far as I'm concerned, the only movement and group of people who are doing everything possible to make sure say our supreme leader is released, we get Biafra, is IPOB. Like as we don't talk up until now, if you know that IPOB family are not doing what they are supposed to do, or they are not, the action not there tight enough, or they don't get enough strategy, or they don't get enough resources, as anybody can claim, let that person or individual or group of people gather themselves, because in every freedom fighting there are always different group. Always different group. If this one they do you, this one they do you, this one they do you, everybody will come together. In a time like this now, they bring out our supreme leader. Everybody they share the post. You go see some of them, and you see the mistake of DOS, of course. You see the mistake of DOS, of course. Those are not Biafrans. There's no any rightful Biafran that would blame IPOB or IPOB leadership in a situation like this. Even if our supreme leader were to still be the one in charge, something like this can still happen. Something like this can still happen. So if you see anybody blaming or castigating IPOB or the leadership, these are enemy, these are agents of darkness, agents of destruction, and we must do everything possible to make sure say we fight against them in any way we say we find them. They can add their opinion, they can give their contribution without attacking IPOB or the leadership. Let everybody add their opinion. Nobody stop anybody from airing their opinion. But in a situation whereby we need each other, we need to put our heads together and think and strategize forward. Nobody should criticize or try to blame IPOB for anything. Because up until now, it is this same IPOB who have drawn this fight for Biafra, who have done everything possible for this to get this momentum when everybody today come feast on. So people like us, which all of you know, we will not be here when we see anybody trying to ridicule the IPOB and the work so far when we say they don't do for that place. So Biafran be wise. Now when they say they don't sit down to on the 19th of January, so now they're going to fasten their bets. They're going to strategize. Probably before that time, IPOB will not be in existence. To them, but with the thing they say, before we come, there was no like us. Even when we don't go, there will be none like us. Our supreme leader make us to believe. He said it will take you 100 years, it will take you million years or thousands years to dig into the foundation of IPOB, and it's going to take you another thousands of years to destroy the foundation, to even get to the foundation. So we then let them not say whatever strategy or whatever method they intend to go to do concerning this struggle or concerning this IPOB led by Mazi Kanu. We are already 100 miles ahead to wait for them in whatever decision or whatever strategy they intend to bring forth as we continue the fight for this freedom until our supreme leader is released and our dear Biafra nation is restored. So I thank you very much, Mazi, Go leave the talk for you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my sister. Is somebody okay? Thank you, my sister Ife, for this wonderful talk that you just give to our people. It's a hope that you are giving to our people. I know that a lot of people will not understand what we are doing. A lot of people will think that we are coming here to divide, or we are coming here to fight one another. We are not fighting one another. We are telling them plain, if you think that what we are doing is not good, you believe me, you can fante. We don't need it, fante. That is what I'm talking. Can we pick a call, or can we stop a call and analyze all these things, because we are going to stop on 3 on dot, 15 on dot. We still have 30 minutes. What do you people think? I don't know. Unmute your mic, please.
I have one. I don't want to waste much of our time. I must even leave. I may even leave before that time stipulated. So I just have only advice to Biafrans, and I want us to continue working in supporting the structure laid down by our able leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But it's very unfortunate that a lot of people are not coming out clearly. If they come out clearly, you tell us that they are attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then we can now begin to have an argument. But you cannot be shouting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. I believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you are working against him, because the more you are attacking the structure, indirectly you are fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why I said in my last broadcast, it is very deadly that we are having an internal enemy, and that is very, very delicate when you are selecting them, because it's very, very dangerous. They are wearing the same clothes, they speak the same language, you know, they shout the same thing. All hail Biafra, they shout all hail Biafra. Even mixed blood cannot be coming out shouting all hail Biafra. Janjaweed cannot shout all hail Biafra. But we are inside this place and we are shouting all hail Biafra. Those people are now crying in their platform. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must come out. They don't want him to come out, and you'll be confused. That is why it's our obligation to speak up and to begin to identify. One of the things you begin to see, you know that these people are not for our leader. Now, like our sister rightly said, now they will now have another reason again to go and see, have you seen what I told you, that the DOS are not working? You know, so, but many of us that are into this struggle know. But before I go, I want you to listen to this just 1 second. And this is what I believe. And I'm happy that it comes from the mouth of these people. Pay attention to the voice, and I will leave it here.
One of our strongest weapons in IPOB is command and control.
Finish.
That is our strength. That's why we are large. That's why we are unified. That's why we are powerful.
Correct. And that is where I'm going to stop. They said the strongest. Why we are strong is because of command and control structure. And what is command and control? Taking instruction from the leadership. I thank many of you, especially Biafran child, that make sure that we convey today. I thank you, our sister Efe, and I see a good job. It's not easy for women to be steadfast. And as, for example, the tsunami that just passed on, and you recover yourself, you come out, nothing so strong to come out and say, I am sorry, I have made a wrong step, and I am coming back. I will depend and embrace such people than people that are just like a car that fell break. They know that I'm wrong. Instead of them to come back, they continue proving themselves right or themselves right. So I want us to continue. Nobody's perfect. Even we that are speaking. But the main core is that we are pursuing this thing. We must support our leadership. I stand to remain your humble servant, Methuselah Nwanne Mekisedek, and I stand with UAS. I rest my case, brothers.
Thank you. My sister Efe, I will still come back to you again. I hope you are hearing me clear, right? I hope you listen to Mazi, Kanu, Takanu, and DOS yesterday. I hope you listened to their broadcast or not. Okay, no. Okay, what I want to ask you again, maybe.
I listened to HOD, but I didn't get to the part of Kanu.
Okay. I want to ask you now. I want to ask you about the lay down rules of IPOB. Do you think that IPOB have divided, or do you think that we are still one family? Do you think that somebody can divide us, or do you think that we are shaking at all? I know, according to what you said, some people will come out tomorrow or this night, they will be saying, I told you people that we are a woman, DOS is woman, DOS is that. Yes, they will keep on talking. But one thing I want you to assure our people, I want you to assure our people that DOS is not divided and we are moving forward. Say things that you want to say. I will also give you at least 5 minutes to 7 minutes, then I will come to Onajite and I will still come back to you again and come back to Onajite and we'll call it a day. Because this broadcast can never stop. This is the beginning. We just started. And I believe we will continue, not stopping. Because I believe wherever our leader is, he will love this kind of program that we are pushing on today. Our sister, go on. Unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you so much. Like you don't rightly ask me whether I feel say for this time whether they shake, whether IPOB they shake, or anybody go fit divide IPOB, or is IPOB divided? The answer is capital no. Because last month here I was in IPOB family meeting. And when we were in that meeting, they were not discussing anything going on online. They were only following the already laid down rules. They go about their normal duties and procedure when they take before meeting they start, and after meeting don't finish. So there was nothing like putting into consideration whatever is going on, or putting individual comments on social media or anybody's broadcast. They still continue with the activities of IPOB as it normally they go. And those of them at home, they still follow the order and the rules of IPOB, the direction of IPOB leadership. When I was HOD go on air today now to announce anything now, it go. Even when he announced on certain things, when we say based on the diplomatic strategy wey be say we dey use, Biafrans they say they get the message. Even if they say some people they try to take credit, say now then they make all those things they effective. Apart from that same day when IPOB give those orders, all those instructions, I want make all those individuals by themselves create another day, another time, make them give their own instruction or their own command whether anything go happen. So IPOB is still very much intact, as every one of us go know. The campaign of boycotting Radio Biafra failed. The campaign of boycotting the DOS IPOB structure where they lay for ground, it failed. So everything is still going on as planned. No unit, no family unit anywhere in the world where it don't crumble or where it don't close down, where they not they function again. Everything is still very much intact. So at the left Biafra they know say those that are on social media, I know say there are some gullible ones among you now. When you be say, I don't know what we they do. We love Biafra, we love Nnamdi Kanu. But I want let una know say, they add to the strength of the Janja we, not the way. We would only they point out the errors when these people they bring to come bring confusion or destabilization. We only they point out the act. But those of una when they come for that place, they thought say, they must leave everybody to do whatever they want to do. If we they analyze and we they point out those errors, we know they thought say you must stop to they talk about Biafra. We say these are the things that you need to do. As soon as they let us they know say may we concentrate. May all those people also concentrate. It's a division of labor. As our Ipob Biafra they talk, it's a division of labor. Let everybody do their own part. Don't criticize anybody in order for you to get relevancy, or in order for you to get grant, or in order for Biafra to see whatever you are doing in that place. Focus on the Biafra struggle and let other people focus on their Biafra struggle. Up until now, everybody were doing everything perfectly well. We they try to do our own thing. Everybody they try to do their own thing. Nobody they entangle each other. But all this entanglement starts when our supreme leader was kidnapped. That is what they make people like all they believe say, okay, it means say all this plan already there for ground, but then they wait for an opportunity to execute those plans. That is what is making those of us to get angry. Like those voice note when Mazi Metusela play just now. That voice note is directly coming from Fuegbu. He made once upon a time made us to believe that the reason why IPOB structure is solid and strong and nobody is unbreakable, it is because of C&C. So how come now our supreme leader is now in DSS custody? Then all of a sudden command and control is now useless. All of a sudden command and control is now useless. It can be useless to them, but it's not useless to us. And some of us must have made some mistake out of curiosity or out of the activities of the enemy to influence us. But it does not mean that we are going to go against the already laid down rules and structure of our supreme leader. Even if people who are rebelling against the leadership today can once upon a time agree that the reason why we are strong and formidable is because of this command and control they are fighting against today. Who am I to come against it? And who are you to make people like us to believe that C&C not be good idea, or make we keep it to ourselves? We are keeping it to ourselves, and the same honestly they cry. So Mazi, the matter Biafra go get to understand, because we not go retreat, no surrender. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Omote Ada Biafra. And now I will go to you, my brother, Onajite Higo. Please, do you have things to say about all these things that we have already said out to our people? You know, we are telling our people that DOS is the highest office of IPOB, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the highest commander, and IPOB is our noble family. And we will keep on going this track that we are. We can never move an inch, because what we are doing is spiritual. Who we are praying to is also a spiritual person. So nobody can ever divide IPOB. So what do you have to say about this issue? And then I will still come back to it again. I will come back to you. Then we'll be using only 3 minutes to conclude, because before 15 we have to shut this down. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. And I greet you, my sister Ife. There is something that is very unique about IPOB. When you say a genuine IPOB, it runs in their blood. Of course, they may seek to ask for questions, they may seek for answer, but at the end of the day, there is this genuinity in them. And with everything that has happened so far, I be of opinion that instead of us, it is a very clear something that IPOB can never, not today or tomorrow, be disintegrated. It is not possible. We understand this, but when we have such disturbance, or maybe we are having some distractions, maybe some people who are, they are not educated enough, or should I say, informed enough about this very struggle, and they are going another way. Doesn't mean that we can be disrupted or we can be distracted. So what I think every Biafran should be doing now, we should make sure that everything that the leadership are doing, we make sure that they achieve it. And we also know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has issued some statements from DSS Donjo that this is what I built for donkey years. I suffered to build this very structure. I want you all to follow the same structure that I have built. It doesn't matter your opinion, it doesn't matter how you feel. Just make sure you follow those structure. Just make sure that you support. If you truly love him as you claim, just make sure that you support all these things. And come to think of it, I normally tell our comrades, don't think maybe because you have an opportunity to come on stream, to speak to people, you have an opportunity to have 100 or 200 or even 1,000 or 5,000 likes and view, then you believe you have arrived. That doesn't make you to arrive. That doesn't make you, because in all and all, IPOB made everybody. Everybody on this stream, IPOB made you. IPOB made us. Anybody talking about Biafra today, IPOB made them. So the people who made it can also unmade you. That is something you need to understand. Of course, you can come in different form. But what are we saying here? Everybody has a role to play in this struggle. Everybody has a role. The role that my role, you cannot play my own role and your own together. It is impossible. It is impossible. I cannot play your role with my own role together. It is impossible. We can all work in unity. We can all work without trying to bring each other down. Without trying to look, Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, after Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi remain. We don't need to do all these things. Already we have a structure. We have something that we are looking up to. Let everybody, you can do these things. This will continue the way it is. This will continue. You don't have to bring down people to go up, because once you continue doing it, you will get to a stage. Karma will got at you. Karma, in fact, you will face karma. It is something that you cannot escape. So what am I saying here is that let everybody, because there's something that, let me just say this. Let me say this. There's something that I discover. When all the whole thing happening, there's something that I discover that is very unique. A lot of things have changed, of course, not within IPOB. I'm not talking about IPOB. In the struggle for Biafra, of course, a lot of things have changed. But there's something that is very, very unique. I still see this love for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in everybody's face. I still see this passion for freedom to get Biafra in everybody's face. Of course, people may come with different intention. It is normal in every struggle. You may come with different intention, but once you see that those your intentions are unachievable, your best decision is to make sure that you retrieve your step. There's something about. So when my sister was speaking on Radio Biafra, when she was addressing people, making them to understand the reason why it makes some decision. I'm talking of person of a few one ago. It makes some people are like, oh, in fact, some people are even trying to use it as a propaganda. But there's something that is very, very unique, which I think every Biafrans need to learn. It is not about who you be in IPOB. Every Biafrans. And I think somebody has done that before. The person of Mazi, he has done that before. Later have expelled him before. He has been suspended from IPOB. But that doesn't mean that he should go against IPOB. That doesn't mean that he never, because of that, come against IPOB or attack IPOB. He is still staying where he is, trying to reconcile with where he belongs. And there's something that people need to learn from this very lady, is that even if you do mistake, learn how to say sorry and let's move forward. You see the word sorry, it can heal. No matter the wound, it can heal every wound. If it is possible for me to say sorry on behalf of everybody, I believe if she knows that I can do that. It will not take anything out of your skin. It will not reduce your blood pressure. It will not increase your blood pressure. Just say sorry and let's move on. It has nothing to do with anything. Don't, because of pride, kill what God has destined for you. Everybody in this struggle has their own calling. So people, if they are speaking on program, you go to say they carry NGP for Bele. That is their calling. You don't have to broadcast that way. When some people are calculating, when some people are planning things, these are master planners. You cannot do those things. It is not your calling. Even when you try, you will fail. You don't have to play every role. They don't have to see you everywhere. Say, this person now don't go for here. This person now don't go for here. And there is something that you need to learn. Don't allow your viewers, don't allow people who are following you, those who are encouraging you, don't allow their praises, don't allow their words, their sweet melody. Don't allow it to go into your skull. Because that will be the beginning of your fall. And we all can move forward without falling. We all can move forward in unity. We all can move forward without backbiting or trying to bring one another down. There is something that is still killing. You know, when I see our Ipob brothers, our internal brothers, you know, trying to, some unnecessary pride. I call that stupidity. You know what they call pride? Go and meet typical Ijaw man. You go know what they call pride. You go get example of what they call pride. Go meet typical Urobo man, typical Isekere man, typical Isoko man. You go see what they call pride. You go know say your pride you dey learn. The reason why some of our people in the coastal region have not joined this struggle is because of pride. Not because they don't like what Nnamdi is doing, not because they did not support Biafra, not because they did not accept that they are Biafrans. They do. But they don't want to see themselves lining up in the back of Igbo man. They don't want Igbo man to give them order. Me will be the Odogu of Odogu. Zoo, even the Zoo federal government, they recognize me. I can't go meet one Nnamdi can make it, they give me order on what to do and what not to do. We have had meetings. We have discussed with these people. This same thing, pride. And there is something about pride. Pride that did not give you, you are nobody. Pride did not bring anything to your pocket. It did not fill your pocket. The pride that you are still a slave to Fulani Janjaweed. People that they're supposed to be fifth-class citizens compared to you. Of course, in Biafra, I would believe that all men are equal. Okay, so these are the things that people need to do away with. If you can kill the pride, we will move further. We can move mountains just the way we are doing. And remember one thing: either with you or without you, Biafra will come. This Ipob family will move on, and at the end, all will heal Biafra.
Thank you, my brother Onajite. This time around, I will come to you, my sister Ife. But before I will come to you, I will use 1 minute to drop something. There is something that Onajite Higo said, and that is the problem of our people. Most of our people, they think that when you open a Facebook and you are broadcasting and you are seeing 2,000 viewers, that makes you that you have arrived. And I always challenge them with this. They should keep on saying the same thing always. They will see that they will not have any followers. Most of them, they will talk about this today, they will talk about that today, they will talk about that tomorrow. And because of the stories and the things that they are bringing in, people will be coming because every day you are changing a different patterns. But we are in the same one way. We are preaching about the restoration of Biafra. So that is the reason why when you see from us a 92 viewers, take it that way. Take it that way. If you see 100 viewers, take it that way. Because we are in the same lane. We are not deviating at all. And now, my sister, Efe, I won't make you advise our people. Only just advise them. Tell them about this hope of Biafra. I will give you 2 minutes to tell them. Just tell them what you want to tell them. The encouragement, what do you want to tell them? Tell them something about the Biafran restoration. Anything you like, feel them. Tell them. Then I will be calling it a day. I will give you cannot use, as you are talking, be using your time. 3 minutes. Use your time with 3 minutes. As you are talking, be watching the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. I want to use this opportunity to tell Biafrans all over the world because Brojite talk about pride. That pride, I feel say now waiting there for it's not just only Biafrans. Now waiting there for the life of black man, a typical black man, pride. And not be say to get pride now batting, not be batting, but for their own, for this black man to get pride, their own pride, now pride of oppression, pride of foolishness, pride of backwardness, pride of not knowing what to do at the right thing, and they don't make the pride as in very useful. I go use a particular ethnicity for the damnable zoological republic called Nigeria, where they make use of their pride, where they make very use of it, because as it is today, Sultan of Sokoto is the #1 king for the Zoological Republic. And our people, they forget, say, Sultan of Sokoto, or the Fulani, to be precise, they are migrants who came some years ago, and they were given a portion of land where they for settle. But today, they are not the end of the king. The stand, the respect, when if it's Sultan of Sokoto, they go anywhere today. The convoy, the respect we go get. Even the Oba of Benin, who get history of a former kingdom of his own, you know they get that kind of a stand or that kind of a respect. There was a time when they say the Queen of England come. As he come, they address them. They put Sultan of Sokoto for you. They put Oni of Ife, put Obi of Onisha, come back the rest of them, as in put them for back like that. Now they ask, if they talk about pride on which, as in auto which level, which pride? You get opportunity to have a listener on social media, and you automatically they feel say you don't arrive, and people who make you are now you call they feel that pride for before they tell you say I'm from here. You won't call they use your backward pride. Maybe say even your own, for where you come from, your own property. People migrant now they control. Migrant they control your property. You see they get mad. If I come from especially Biafra land there, if I come from Biafra, say as I be Biafran, so I suppose they are ashamed to even they talk about pride, because we have lost our pride for a very long time as a people. We don't lost our pride as a people. We know if they talk about pride, maybe they disassociate ourselves from it. Because when you talk about pride, those things, when they talk with the launch attack on our traditional rulers and our leaders, you think with the intentional they do all those things, they have lost their pride. If you say that they hold their ground, say if they do any meeting for where Sultan of Sokoto day, for where the Mieti Allah they hold their ground, the way even Afenifere they hold their ground, we for not they attack them, they for they get our support. We go say okay, this one our elder, this one our representative, but all these people have lost their pride. Let nobody talk about pride. If you say they come to social media, what call they show pride? May you keep those your pride for yourself, because where they come from, it don't lost already. It has lost. So my people, fellow Biafrans all over the world, I want to use this opportunity to assure every one of us say our struggle is still very much intact. That is why we are all here. That is why we are all here, and that is why you see say we continue to the move. Because one important thing they say, it no matter how many times we might fall, but the most important is that how many times when you fall, and as you fall, you continue to get up, to continue to the move. If you fall, you not get up, that be the downfall of a man. But if you fall, you get up, continue to the move. You must surely get to that place where you go, and the sky now go be your limit. Not giving up. As Brojita directly talking, he said the most important thing when you feel, yes, most important thing when you feel for that, when you see, or the unique thing when you see for them, he say everybody is still very much hungry for Biafra. Everybody is 100% support for Mazi and Kanu. That is the most unique thing we do for that place. And as he make all that point, I 100% agree with him. But I want to let you know that the strategy of distraction that these people have launched out recently is for you to change those mentality of you to want Biafra, to continue to be hungry for Biafra. The strategy that these people have brought recently is for you to start to dislike the strategy of Biafra. That is why they bring the strategy of say everybody can do whatever they like. The Biafra struggle have grown beyond IPOB. Then everybody can do whatever they like. Automatically, whatever strategy IPOB is bringing out, you will not see it to be relevant again. We all want Biafra, but there is no way individually we are sitting at our home. We will go fit to get Biafra. We must collectively, just the way IPOB has been doing, paying our monthly dues, have radio where we take order, where we dey listen for, have structure, and people where they give us command and rules where we say we go to follow. That is the only way Biafra can be achieved. So I thank you very much as we thank you all very much, great Biafrans all over the world. All Biafra.
Thank you, Ada. That is your last contribution. That is your last contribution on Ajite Higo. I want you to make also your final mark, your last contribution. You will use only 2 minutes because very, very soon people will come here and it will be noisy. I want you to rush your time. 2 minutes. We are now 15 on dot. Use 2 minutes and talk to Biafrans. Just tell them whatever you want to tell them.
It is very easy and it's very simple, very, very clear. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, I will advise you, especially the viewers, I will advise, if truly you are a Biafran, stop gossiping from one platform to another. Make sure that you start sharing. In fact, start the campaign of love. Share. If you even see person they gossip, share love, give up. Stop. Don't be the instrument for gossiping. Don't attack anybody on behalf of IPOB leadership. Don't attack anybody on behalf, because IPOB leadership, even if like you throw stone, you throw shovel, throw anything, you take the guy, you know they come up for where they go. Now, person when won't go jump enter river, now they fear river. River no they fear. Person when won't jump enter. Now you when you won't go jump enter river, now you go they fear for river. Say this river will swallow me or not. So leave them. Don't attack them on the behalf of IPOB. Anybody, share love to them. Share love to everybody. We need concentration. And when I mean concentration, I mean total concentration. And there's something that I want to call our brother, because I have said this, it was because I did not have enough time to when I joined the program early. I joined the program when I was on my way home, so I wasn't comfortable from the beginning, and I actually planned to make that very statement in the beginning of the program, but I decided to make it in my closing remark. And here is it: let no one in any form or in any way disrespect or attack Madam Erewa. Please don't. It's not part of your saga. If you are doing Facebook saga or you are doing anything anywhere, please stay clear from that woman. She is still part of the DOS. She is still IPOB. Let no one disrespect her, because I don't even know if I want to carry put up.
Yes, on a GT, I do understand you.
I have some seconds. Let me just finish my closing remark so that I can drop the mic. Please. I am making this very clear. It is, and I am very, very more than serious about it. Let no one attack that woman. Let everybody move in peace. If anybody they come, you don't give them opportunity to gossip for a platform. Just push them there. These are stinking people. Push them. Give them space. Let them give you space. And please, no one should, because let me say this very, it's our mother. She is not because of she is my mother. She's a mother to many of us. And I don't want anybody in any form to attack her, because she's still part of the family. Nobody should drag her out. Nobody should bring her name to do anything at all. Please.
Thank you. Ada, if you have only 2 minutes, okay? Only 2 minutes. Be quick. We are here to disagree, to agree.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Brother Najite. Your remark speech is very wonderful. You know, yesterday I saw an article on a page where someone wrote to like Southeast, coastal region, and all that. And I asked the person to be very, very specific. If you see any individual who is attacking maybe an Igbo man or anybody as a prominent person in IPOB, that you should call out the names of the people so that it cannot generalize it. So far, so good. We have been on this social media. So far as everything has happened, so since everything that happened when it comes to Madam Erewa's case, I took responsibility for it. And Brother Jite just raised I raised a point out there that in no reason and anything for to see anybody attacking Madam Erewa. I want to quickly ask Brother Najite with this opportunity if he has seen any video or any individual who have made video attacking Madam Erewa or anything, because the last time I checked, even the mistake that Madam Rewa made, I believe since everything has been going on, she has not come outside to say anything or attack IPOB leadership or say anything. So it should, Brother Jite should be specific in addressing that message directly. Let it not be like anybody have opened a platform to attack Madam Rewa. So far, so good. I have not seen it.
I will go this way. I'd rather go this way because
please, Onajite, please, 1 minute, please, quick, please. Thank you. You know that this broadcast will continue. It's not today. It's not the last day. It will continue.
Okay, don't worry.
Continue.
I am not yet into saying you dead for you dead. No, it will generate more confusion. I am just saying in general. Okay. In general, because
understandable.
He is so dear to our heart in the coastal region because in fact, don't let me go further. Let me just put it there.
Drop it there.
We are one, and we must continue to move as one.
Hey Biafra, I just want to say this before I will drop the video. I want to tell this to all people of Biafra, the indigenous people. We can never attack our own till we find any fault to take him away from his title position or expel the person. That is the reason why I keep on Madam Oyibo before. I never attack her. I never say anything till they expel her. That is why we keep on saying that we IPOB, we are the same, we are one family. As far as you are still there, we will still be keeping it for you. We will still, till that thing will explode, and now they take you out, we will come for you. This is that assurance I'm giving you people. We can never attack our own. We can never attack. As far as the person still there, we can never attack. We can be saying maybe the person is saying something bad. We can be telling DOS, look at this issue, look at this issue, look at this issue, look at this issue. Till then we see maybe what we're saying is good. They have the final decision, not we. We are just complaining. That is why we cannot give anybody order. That is why we cannot tell people to go. We always stand on the order of DOS. And I want to say this to our people. We must continue. We must continue. And we can never move an inch. I still repeat again. DOS is the highest office of IPOB. DOS is the highest office of IPOB. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the highest commander. IPOB is our noble family. I greet you all. May peace be unto you all the great people of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abiama be with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and guide him and protect him, all his family, all the DOS, all the representative of IPOB, all the members of IPOB worldwide. May Chukwu Okike Abiama be with you all and guide you people and protect us all. In the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, I pray. He said, bye-bye.